Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Night Live with Doodles and special guest. Tonight our special guest is going to be Dave from the Detectits. Unfortunately Tom's not actually able to join us tonight. So we're just going to have Dave. So currently at the moment I'm waiting on Dave joining in. So Dave shouldn't be that far behind. But how's everybody doing? Everybody having a great time out detecting? Unfortunately in Scotland we're still under lockdown, so I think it's the 28th of May that we're actually going to find out if we can get out detecting. Yeah, so what we're going to do as well as at the end of the stream, while we're waiting Dave coming in, I'm going to do a sticker bundle giveaway, a spare stickers. So all you'll have to do is just comment in the chat at the end, and you got a chance of winning a Rob Random, a DC Detect, Treasure Bandits, the Metal Detecting Channel sticker, and a little pin badge as well, and one of my own stickers as well. So yeah, we'll give that away at the end as well. So how's everyone doing? Still waiting on Dave. He says he'll be a couple of minutes, so yeah, once he comes in and joins us, we'll be able to get started. But anybody found anything good lately since you've been out detecting? Rachel for the Treasure Bandits wants the Rob Random sticker. She's apparently you've not got that one. I'm surprised Rob's not actually sent you one, to be fair. Oh, yeah, thanks very much for that, Treasure Bandits. Don't forget, Treasure Bandits is putting the links in for other channels there, so if you want to go and show the love, just click on and visit their channels. But yeah, so what does everybody think of the new Apex? Obviously the last day when he comes in as well, but what you all thinking of this new Apex? Do you think Garrett's done a good job here, or do you think they're slacking slightly? How are we doing anyway? Still waiting on Dave coming in. Hopefully it'll not be too long before he actually joins the stream. Oh. What's that? Detect Sussex, yeah, another great channel. Go and pop over and see them. SEH Metal Detecting, he's just finished his live as well. Another great channel. Don't forget to show the love to SEH Metal Detecting as well. So, Diggit, did you actually find a Crotal Bell earlier, or you just try to wind me up? Just have a wee chat while we wait on Dave coming in from the Detectits. Hopefully it won't be too long. Yeah, they say it's rainproof, but I think they missed a trick personally by not making it waterproof. But they've got the multi-frequency in it, so it should be up there. I don't know if it'll necessarily be any better than the Equinox or that. We'll just have to wait and see on the actual trials coming out. But it does look a nice machine. It's only 2.5 pounds in weight as well. Here's Dave coming in as well. Once he comes in, I'll see if he's coming in. Oh, are you there? Hello there, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. How you doing?
How are you doing? Thanks very much for coming on. How are you doing?
Pardon?
I says, how are you doing?
Yeah, not so bad. I've just finished an 18-hour shift, so I look like I'm dead.
Oh, you look fine at all. I see your summer house is still looking as good as ever. I like that. I like that sign. It's good. So, you just want to tell everybody who might not know about your channel and that, just a little bit about yourself? Because it's obviously Tom as well. Unfortunately, Tom can't make it, but yeah.
No problems. Yeah, so we started the channel probably I'd say just over 6 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago, and cut a long story short, before that, Tom had got into metal detecting, and he wanted some permissions to go on, and because I work in agriculture, I was going around asking people if we could get any farmland to go on. We managed to secure this field, and it was local to me. And went on with him. He started finding the odd few coins, and that's it. I was hooked. So we decided to get another metal detector, which was an Ace 250. So I was using the Ace 250, and we managed to secure another plot of land over at Wales, and we went there and. Yeah, just started finding stuff. Absolutely amazing. I thought, well, since we're finding good stuff, let's sort of think about this. What else can we do to sort of, promote the hobby? And we come up with YouTube. We've seen a few of you guys on there, and thought, we've got to give this a go. So yeah, we created the Detectits, which. A lot of people have frowned at the name, but the reason around the name, which not a lot many people know, I know it's got the last 4 letters in there, but that's just to get your attention. It's called the Detectits because we detect it. And then I thought, well, there's 2 of us, and I know it don't make sense, but I thought let's add an S on.
No, that's good. So just so everybody's aware as well, it's actually the Detectits is actually a duo. It's yourself and Tom that actually do it. So what metal detector are you actually using at the moment then?
So at the minute I'm using the Equinox 800. Absolutely love the machine. Still need to send away the coil actually, because some of the lugs have actually snapped. But no, yeah, it's obviously miles better than the Ace 250, although I know a lot of people have great luck with the Ace 250, and that is a brilliant machine to start out with. But when you start to learn something like this, and you start to understand how it's working, it's just a different game. Yeah, it's a different game. So
yeah, well, we'll come on to the Garrett just shortly, because they've actually released a new one. But just with your Equinox 800. You've actually got a program that you're using. Obviously, in the video, you say it's somebody else's program, but you want to just explain a little bit about it, because obviously it's quite good for finding.
So it's basically Gordon Heritage came up with the program, and he used to do a lot of videos with Joan Allen, and something just told me to try it, and I thought I'll give this program a go. And it basically revolves around a recovery speed of 4 and an iron bias of 4, and then there's a few tweaks after that. But yeah, no, it's an absolutely brilliant program. When you set it up in field 1 and field 2, obviously your field 2, that's for your smaller silvers, so you're going to pick up coins, tiny coins on the side. When you're using it in field 1, you're going to pick up, more. It's more for going at speed sort of thing and just targeting your coins, I'd say, field 1. But yeah, it's the 4x4 program, and I've actually got a video of that on our channel, how to set it up. I definitely recommend it. And a lot of people, they always say to me when they set it up, it's far too chattery. I can't get the machine to, I can't get it to be quiet. There's always some sort of noise in the background, and normally that is because they've set it up in the field 2, and and the field's quite trashy. So if you set it up in field 1, obviously ground balance it every time, it's perfect.
Yeah. So what kind of nice stuff have you actually found with that program?
Well, obviously we're finding coins every day. Going on to the good stuff, I've found a gold Italian curb chain.
Nice.
I've got it here actually. Show you some of the finds. So yeah, this was on the beach, and you know what? It was on a day that I was doing really bad, and I thought I'm not even going to dig it. And then something told me, no, just dig it, just dig it. But that's what came out.
That is
Italian gold, yeah, it's really nice.
So how's it marked up that you spotted that it's Italian gold?
Because on the, where is it now? So on the bit where it actually, can you see that? That bit there. It says Italy on it anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So that is my best beach find. I found that on one of my later videos, which was a sapphire ring.
Nice.
That was a good target. But
So
going on
quite well with the gold then.
Pardon?
You've done quite well with the gold.
You know what? I was convinced I wasn't going to find any because my first actual gold find was that wedding ring. And again, I just thought it was just going to be a coin because it was given a good target, but the numbers, they weren't consistent. So did you see Tom? Did you see Tom at the last video? Oh my! Unreal, did that day.
Oh, the one with the hammers, and that's what I think I messaged you as well on that. That day that you is like a once in a lifetime day out for me, just to find all that kind of different. I think you have 3-4 bucket listers in mine in that one day. It was just absolutely unbelievable.
He did really, really well. I mean, so going on to some of the other finds that I've had. This is going to be coming out in a later video. It's probably our best find. I can't go too much into detail, but this is part of something we've found. Is that focusing? Yeah,
that's fine. That's good.
That's a Roman double denari, silver.
So what is a double denari? I've heard the denari, but what is a double denari in the sense of what's the difference?
Well, I've not done a hell of a lot of research on them, but basically they're like double the size of a normal denari. The double denaries though, they weren't or the ones we found, they weren't solid silver, so they were something like, I think it's 30% purity of silver.
Yeah.
So there was that one, but wait till you see the detail on this one. It's absolutely amazing. Is it focusing?
No, just yet. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that. You can even see the crown and everything.
I know. Can you see the way they've not been clipped?
Yeah.
So you've got that. But look at the back. This is my favourite coin because you can see the Roman soldier on his horse.
That's decent. See, I'd love to find one of them. That's a bucket lister. Not necessarily the silver, just a Roman with plenty of detail on it.
Yeah.
There's a few folks saying that.
I'm just gonna read some of the comments now. I can't go back up, but I'll see the. I can see Treasure Bandits are in. Hi guys. El Campo, Detectits, Phil Griff. Hi mate. There's Rob. Wouldn't be a proper live stream without Rob in the house.
I know. Yeah.
MS Detectorists. Hi mate. How you doing, Mark?
Yeah.
Pelican. Nice to see you. And Dean, Scottish Relics. That's all I can see on my screen at the minute.
No, they'll keep coming. What was I going to say? So obviously Tom can't make it, but Tom uses the Deus, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. And he uses the high frequency coil most of the time, but he's got a larger coil. I couldn't tell you what that is. I've not researched this enough, but I do know that he uses Gary's Ultimate program. Okay. And I'm telling you, if he gets on a field and there's something under his feet, it doesn't matter whether it's 10 inches deep or 2 inches deep, he will find it. And he's just, honestly, he's a machine.
Yeah.
He's more of a machine than his deus.
I think that partly comes down to credit to Tom himself for learning his detector. It's one of the things that we keep saying to especially beginners. It's not necessarily you're going to find something interesting straight away, but you need to learn the tones and learn the machine itself.
See, a lot of people get put off, and they go onto YouTube, and we're quite lucky. I mean, because you see some people and they literally find nothing. I mean, I'm talking not even coins as well. I mean, I'm just saying like, fragments and stuff, but they always think they're doing something wrong, and that's not the case. A lot of the time, it's got to be there to find it, and if you're not walking over it, you could miss it by a couple of inches.
Well, that's it. I can't even remember the name of the machine.
Hi, Jim and Paul.
It's the one with it's got the coil and the stem, but somebody else has got the control box, and you see it, and you just see it naturally. Even walking slow and covering, you still miss a lot of ground. Even if you think
is that the Invenio? Is it?
Yeah, that's it. The Invenio. Yeah. Just looking at the way that it sweeps across the ground, you notice that actually you're not covering all the ground you think you are.
Yeah.
And then obviously, I think it goes to technique of swinging the coil as well.
Yeah.
I notice a lot of people swing up in the sides, so obviously they're missing a lot of ground that way as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely mental. But what was I going to say as well? What detecting do you prefer? Because you've obviously been on the beach this year now and land. Do you prefer beach or land?
Well, basically, I would say my favourite type of detecting is pasture, because the equinox. I'm sorry, I mean, Tom, he does amazing on a stubble field. He does amazing on ploughed fields, and don't get me wrong, he does do well on pasture. But I think when you've got the equinox and the deus side by side, I think the Nox definitely takes it on pasture, 100%. But I've always said on a ploughed field, the deus, it beats it. So back to the original question, I love pasture fields.
Yeah.
They're just, they're easy digging. And yeah, well, most of our permissions are in Wales, and they're all pasture. So yeah, so field hunting really, but pasture. Beach hunting. I do love a bit of beach. You'll notice that Tom doesn't come on the beach a lot.
No.
And that's because, I mean, his machine is more than capable of finding stuff on the beach. It's just you get a hell of a lot of like coke, trash, and I think the Nox definitely has the edge on discrimination when it comes to beach detecting. So yeah, both great machines. But yeah, they're different slightly, aren't they? When
See, obviously, because before the Equinox and stuff like that, the top machine at the time was the CTX, and I used to own that, and I always remember going on the fields, and the XP DS users, they always used to compare the DS to the CTX, but even then, the DS was always smashing it on plough, because I don't know what it is with MineLab. They just haven't figured out how to get their detectors and aerate soil. On pasture, kill it. I can't dispute that. They absolutely love pasture, especially.
Definitely. So, hi Tyson. Just saying hello to Tyson. I think my dad's in as well. Hi, Dad.
Yeah, I seen your dad earlier on and in the chat as well. He was on your live stream last week as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
A very proud dad.
Yeah, no, great.
Yeah. So obviously, just for there's a lot of new channels starting up as well. So what kind of advice have you got for new channels that you've learned so far?
I would say be consistent, definitely, with your videos. Try to, if you can do only one video a week, try to post it on the same day that you always post, so people are waiting for it. Don't just randomly post one on a Monday, then one on a Thursday. Try to keep it consistent. Also, thumbnails, really, really important. I found that if there's too much going on, and Jim from Detector Jim and Paul, he was talking to me about this. We found that there's too much going on in the thumbnail. You know, it's what's the word I'm looking for? You know, you've got to have the clickbait, but sort of make it still about what it is. You know, lure them in, but at the same time, make sure you know they've got an idea of what to expect. You know, from your thumbnails. So yeah, but just be consistent and just keep getting out there. Yeah. So
nice. Obviously, you've got your Detectits channel, but you and Tom have started a new venture as well on the Facebook group, Detectit Nation. I can actually bring that up as well. I'll just see where it is. So for anybody that hasn't, jump over and check Detectits Nation. I need your screen here.
Yeah, I'll just say a bit about that. So Detectit Nation, you know, basically because I work in agriculture, we've got that much land now. Honestly, I mean, a team of 100 of us would never complete it in your lifetime. I would say even a team of 1,000 people. You know, it's honestly, there's just that much land now. And I thought there's a lot of people, I always see it all the time. People go out, they buy a metal detector, and they find it really hard to get on fields and permissions. So Detectit Nation is exactly what it says on the tin. We're going to bring the world together through history. So there'll be digs taking place with a 24-hour, it'll be a 24-hour pass. So it'll be smaller than detectable, but bigger than a day's digging. You'll be able to stay over if you want to. And if you don't want to stay over, you just come for the day's digging. But it's going to be good, mate. It might be limited at first, just to see how it goes. But I'm telling you, the land that we get, I mean, we do a lot of field walking. And I mean, these are some of the field that we've got at the minute that we're actually planning to go to. I'm not going to give too much information away, but like bits of pottery coming up. You know, you can see that. It's like the base of the pot.
The question is that a drinking pot, or is that like a Roman coin pot, or
it's Roman? It is Roman. I couldn't tell you what it is, but there's going to be some good land, and you know it's not going to have been hammered by us. We literally, all we do, and all we're ever going to do when we're doing the research. Obviously, there'll be a lot of research behind the scenes, but when it comes to actually going on the field with a detector, it will be walking from corner to corner without digging, just to see if it's full of greenways, because there'd be nothing worse than getting everyone over and then it's just absolutely ramsacked full of trash, and that's not what we want. So we're going to make sure the fields are clean, and if they're clean and we know they're undetected, well, you've got as good a chance of going anywhere. And the best thing is, if you're not staying over and you just want a day's digging, it's going to be affordable. And I mean, it will be in the middle of nowhere because most of our land's in Wales. But yeah, no, it'll be affordable. And if you want to stay over, well, obviously there'll be a camping fee, but there'll be live music, peace of mind. There's going to be security there. It's just going to be a great socializing event, and I'm not claiming it's going to be a detectable. It's going to be nothing like that. You know, we'll see where we go with it. But at the minute, it's going to be for, you know, a limited amount of people, and we'll just socialize and have a good day.
I know we all like a bit of socializing. Although I think I might have to stay off the whiskey though. I don't have a good track record with that, but
yeah, well, this was a present. And I think it's just a blend. It's free. It's free, and that's what we want.
Nice. Nothing wrong with a bit of whiskey. If anybody's got any questions for Day and the Detectits, if you just put it up, and I'll put it up on screen for Day as well.
Yeah, I apologise, by the way, in advance if it seems like I'm ignoring anybody. I'll spin this around now. So I've just got a TV there. And, I've got that many comments on the screen until somebody writes again. So there's my view.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, back to the questions.
Yeah.
How have you been, Paul? How have you been, mate?
Oh, God. I'm doing well, but it's one of them. We're still stuck in Scotland, and we're not going to find out until the 28th, I think it is. She actually announces if she's going to open up. And even then, we've had an announcement sent out by MPMD saying, hang off until they confirm if it's going to be allowed yet. So we're through at the moment. But I've seen a post as well. Somebody posted up that Wales, I think it was their health board or somewhere like that, that posted that you can't see a problem with individual detectors. So I don't know where that's going to go for Wales.
Yeah, right. And my dad's put, where's your Calgary shirt? So the story of this is my dad went to Australia, and he was saying for ages, oh, I'm going to try metal detecting. They've got a lot of gold over there, so he paid for this trip. And anyway, he went out metal detecting. He sent me the videos, and I can't remember all the story, but I remember we sort of like had walkie-talkies, and out in Australia, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you know, I think you have a time limit of where you go, and then you make your way back to the car. With my dad and his partner, they were walking through this, like, I just describe it as like a desert type thing. But anyway, they got lost basically, and they were just finding like little fragments of stuff with this dead expensive metal detector with the flies on the video. Oh, it was unreal. They were just everywhere, covering them, but they got lost. Anyway, they were thinking, how are we going to get back? Because the radio wasn't working. And they were panicking and panicking and panicking. And obviously, one of them had a spade, like a pickaxe thing, and the other one had the detector. And luckily, because this pickaxe had weighed so much, they turned around and they could see this line behind them. His partner had been dragging it, so they just followed the line all the way back. But if it wasn't for that, they'd have got lost.
Been lost out in the wilderness.
But my dad, he bought me a Calgary shirt, and it's it's very colourful, and he wants me to wear it on one of my videos. So, Dad, I will do that for you, but it won't be tonight.
Is it like one of Rob Random's?
Yeah, I would say, to describe it, it's a lovely shirt, but it's got the old unicorn theme to it. It's sort of like rainbow multicoloured, and I'm just a black, I like black stuff, or I'm black and white, but it's dead rainbowy. So I will get it on, Dad. I'll tell you what, in the next video, I'll wear it for you.
Not too bad. But just on we were talking about, you used the Garrett Ace 250. I think most of us all started off on the Garrett Ace range. But Garrett have just brought out the Ace range, or the new one, the Apex.
It's the Apex, isn't it?
Yeah. How do you think that's going to fare? Because for me, for the Ace range, when you look at the money value, it's not really, I would say, in the range of a beginner detector. It's mid-range, if you know what I mean. It's priced at $495, isn't it?
Without getting too deep into the whole Garrett thing, I mean, Garrett is a great machine, and I've always said, for anyone starting out, it's the machine to go to. It's easy to learn, it's easy to use, and it's light. It's generally a great machine. Now the Apex, going on to the Apex, they're not really targeting sort of beginners detecting, are they? It's sort of a step up. It's slightly more advanced. I think the price is going to be somewhere between £400 and £600, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's been released. I think it's $495 for the normal one, and then it's got to be I think it's about $525, somewhere about that, for the one with headphones.
Right. Yeah, they've got the multi-frequency as well, haven't they? I think I read. Yeah,
it's come multi-frequency, and it's got the new Viper coil on it as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it performs.
It's going to be good. Yeah, I think it could be a game changer for anybody that is in the Garrett range. Personally, I've had a Garrett and I loved it when I had it. Now I'm definitely a MyLab guy. I don't think I'd go back to Garrett just because I purely love the MyLab machines. I prefer the way they sound, and I've just got used to them. But yeah, I mean, the Garrett range, time will tell, won't it? Time will tell.
Yeah.
But for now, I would say it looks pretty good. It does
It
look pretty
does.
good.
It only weighs 2.5 pounds as well.
Oh, well,
yeah,
yeah.
460 and 520 it's going to cost. Basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know with the multi-frequency in that. I think it might do well, but I think they missed a trick by not making it waterproof. I know they say it's rainproof, but I think that was their chance to advance the Ace series, but keep it still in the because obviously the Simplex is waterproof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do you think I'm just going to bring your one of your videos up the now?
Yeah, no problem.
You think you might have to change your video for what should I buy for my first detector 2020 now that the new Ace Apex is out? Do you think you might have to update?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Not too bad, but yeah. Do you think with the MindLab Equinoxes as multi-frequency, do you think all detectors now will be going into that range? Because obviously the Phoenix is a good machine, but it's not multi-frequency.
Yeah, I definitely think multi-frequency is the way forward for people wanting to get on the beach and wet sand and stuff like that. I think it's definitely moving in that direction. I'm quite interested to see what they come up with next because the technology as it stands is pretty good, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I'm more than made up with this, and looking at Tom's and I've seen Jim and Paul using their machines. They've got it's the AT Pro and the AT Max, and I tell you what, I mean, they find some good stuff. They really do.
Yeah.
So I would say now it's not more like, what metal detector you use. I would say it's more how you're using it, and research definitely plays a part into it. In regards to the actual detector, so
yeah, that's the thing. Like, because a lot of folk go with. I think we were discussing it the other night there. The VDI, especially on the Knox, they go with the VDI. A lot of folk use the VDI. I tend to use just the tone and sound because as we were discussing with hammers, silvers, and things like that, the VDI, looking at purely the numbers alone, you can't identify what it is underneath the coil like you could with other machines, if you know what I mean. You could look and say, oh, that's what they're coiling or etc.
Yeah.
Everything seems to come up within a certain numbered range within the Equinox. So I tend to go with the sound.
You see, I used to go off the VDI all the time, and although it's a good thing to sort of go off at first, you're totally right in what you're saying. It's all about the sounds coming out of the headphones. I mean, you can get a hammer coin come up at 9, and you can get a hammer coin come up at 20. And if you think, well, I'm only going to dig 20s, you're going to be missing out on gold, stuff like that, because a lot of the gold that comes up, including the chain that I found, I mean, that's all over the place. I was convinced it was actually iron, but there was sort of the tone there. That's why I ended up digging it in the end. And with the Equinox itself, I find with the tone that's coming through, if you ignore the VDI, you're looking for sort of like a long, echoey, consistent tone. And if you get any sort of break in it, that can, potentially be iron or something that you're not after. But still, if you're convinced, you've just got to dig it. But DC detecting, he's hit it on the nail there. We've already covered this. You have to walk over it to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've said, like, I've never found gold. I can't exactly remember who I was talking to, but there was one instance where, look, one of the times where you think, you go, was that meant for me? Because I was out in the field, and just the way that we were walking, I was walking up a hill, and you cut the the stubble. So there was lines of the harvested crop, and it was just nice lines. So I was using that. And coming down the hill, there was another detectorist. So I thought, all right, I was only new to detecting at the time. I thought, I'll be polite and I'll step over and I'll give him the line. And as we passed each other, literally dug a 14th century posy ring. And I was just like, oh. And the guy was laughing. We're just like, oh my God, it could be neither one of us. You know what I mean? But it's just one of them. We're just like, yep, okay. But it is nice. I like the inscriptions that you get inside the posy rings. They're absolutely stunning. Like,
yeah. That's one thing I'm yet to find out. It's probably one of my bucket listers, that posy ring. I would also love a gold stater. There's just something about them staters. But you know what? I'd even like Jamie and Rachel. They were very kind enough to send me one after I won it in a competition. I won a fines box off them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a bit of promoting here because I absolutely love their channel. So it's Treasure
Bandits. Yeah, good. I love them there.
Yeah, Treasure Bandits Metal Detecting UK. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to them. But they sent me a fines box that I'd won.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were even kind enough to basically fill it near enough.
Yeah.
And
is that the wooden one on their 1,000 giveaway?
That's it. Yeah.
That's a nice fines box, like.
That's it. So what's it called? I got this Jew's harp in it, and I've always wanted it. It sounds, you know, it's not like a huge thing to find, but you just don't hear of them around my area.
Yeah. So when it comes to fines, and you've just said it there, like you're not really fussed because a lot of folk go for coins and stuff. What is it that entices you more? Because for me, it's like just the history thing, holding it and thinking 300 years ago, somebody was using this for day-to-day life. So what is it with the metal detecting that entices you? Coins or relics, do you think?
I am personally more of a relics guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not sure if I've got it here. Well, I haven't got it here. I found this little lead eagle type thing. It was like an eagle and it had its wings snapped off. But, you know, when you find something like that, you know it's not particularly worth much. I love getting home, you know, getting on the computer and researching it. And sometimes I'll go for hours and then you'll see things that are tied in. You'll look at different other things. But I absolutely love the research. And I've always said this to Tom. I don't think that, you know, if there's anything we found and it was declared treasure and we got it back, I don't think I'd sell it. You know, I've always said to Tom, it's not about the money for me. It's about the history.
Yeah.
And you know, there's just nothing that beats, you know, when you get whatever you find, whether it be a Roman hobnail, a Victoria coin, a Georgian coin, you know, a piece of gold. It doesn't matter what it is. Even clay pipes. I mean, I'm that sad. When I'm field walking, I'll come back with a backpack full of clay pipes. I just love them.
Oh no! See, I've seen a lot of them on the mudlarking YouTube videos. And
yeah,
I still find them. But my question is, because you see a lot of folk in metal detecting videos bring them up as well. Are they? I know they made it claim they're not necessarily metallic, but are they showing up under the detector, or are they just eyes only finds?
they're just eyes out. What they do, I think, with the mudlarking, they just is that what you're saying? Like, just like, they just dig down, don't they? I mean, something else I've really always wanted to get into, and I'll tell you what set it off, is bottle hunting. And not particularly for YouTube to make videos. There's something about bottles. But I was on the beach, and it was Ainsdale Beach, and I took a walk out to there's a ship that's actually been capsized on Ainsdale. Sorry, no, is it Ainsdale? Formby. I think it's Formby, on Formby Beach where I go. There's this little ship half buried in the sand there. And I took a walk out to that, and there was a bottle next to it, and it said Millen or something on it. Was it Milton? But no, it was a Milton bottle. And I mean, it's weird. It's like a hexagon shape.
Yeah.
And it's like a brown bottle. And there was just something that caught my eye with it. I thought, I'm going to take that home. And when I actually got onto the internet to sort of research it, I mean, the first thing that comes up when when you research things now, it comes up, you know, like stuff on eBay, doesn't it, for sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the rest follows of all the research on it. But it came up, and it was a bottle. Honestly, it must have been about 3 or 4 inches big. And the starting price was like £45, and there was buy it now prices for like £60. And there's no way I'd sell it, but I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they're really collectible, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Have you seen? I don't know. I think you've seen Laurie's channel, Three Tones in the
Oh
Truth.
yeah. I have, yeah.
She
Three
started.
Tones in the Truth.
Yeah, just outside the back of her house or property. There's a couple of bottle dumps there as well. So she started. But I know the bottle hunting and that's quite big in America as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I'm definitely going to get into, I think. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think I'll be putting it sort of, you know, like doing it, revolving that around the channel. I just want to keep that to historical videos. You know, I'm doing a bit of research on them,
Yeah.
or metal detecting. Yeah.
So you just got to keep your channel as detecting then.
Yeah, it's going to be mainly metal detecting. Another thing Tom wanted to get into, and I've noticed Jordan doing it as well. Tom's been talking about it for ages, but Jordan, Mr. Buttons, he does the gold panning now.
Yeah.
Now we've actually got permission now. It's about 3 miles outside of the Snowdonia National Park, so it's all legit. It's not in the national park, but it's going to be freezing whenever you go because it's right up a hill. But the farmer actually owns the mineral rights, you know, for the stream.
Yeah.
That runs through, and I know about 15 to 20 miles away, they actually do find gold dust in the rivers. You know, the little fragments. And I know 20 miles is quite far, but you know, you look at the size of Wales. I mean, if there's something 20 miles away, there's nothing, you know, stopping you to think, you know, there could be stuff in that place. So Tom's bought a gold panning kit, and we are planning to do a bit of gold panning. If it's successful, you will see a video. But yeah.
Yeah. Mark, if MS Detectits is asking, would you or Tom be interested in magnet fishing?
Yeah, well, there's a story to this.
Because you're just right at the canal, aren't you?
I tell you what, I'll give you a slight little bit of an incline to what a video in the future is going to be about. I've said it on my channel before on the last live stream, but basically, we gained a permission in Wales on a pasture field, and we started metal detecting. And Tom, as you know, straight away, boom, Roman coin.
Yeah.
It was the most amazing Roman coin you'd ever seen, and we actually thought, is this real? You know, we've never seen anything Roman, but we are absolutely mad on Roman finds. And you know, the days passed, and we found an X amount. And when we were doing the research, there was a couple of footpaths that went over. Now, one of the footpaths dates back to, I think it was 16 something on a map that we've managed to find, and the other one didn't exist until the 1800s. Or it did exist, it just wasn't marked on the map. But basically, on the older map, we found a well. So we went into the woodland and we started looking for this well. Anyway, we located it.
Yeah.
And Tom thought, oh, I wonder if you know, it'd be worth sort of getting a magnet and putting it down the well. And this well was, I mean, it was really good condition, but it was really, really old. Yeah. There was some rubbish in there. So yeah, we got a magnet and we started doing it, but we had to come away because we found something. And I can't go into that detail, but we are due to go back within the next, well, when lockdown is removed. But yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of information there. So these Roman coins, obviously, you're probably gathering they are part of a hoard.
Yeah.
And I can't share photos, stuff like that. But basically, it's a pretty big hoard. And yeah, I'll give you one word: vessel. So that's what we found. But that's as far as I can go with it. But yeah,
no, it sounds really really good. Like talking about what you just said there, though. I was just reading in the post in 2017, I think it was. Did you read about the guy that does restores pianos and found all the gold sovereigns in the piano?
It's stored pianos and found what?
Right. So there were there's a piano restorer, and a piano came in, and he was going to restore it. And when he opened up the piano, obviously not just sitting inside, but actually hidden away as he was stripping it, he come across the biggest amount of gold sovereigns that had ever been found.
Really?
Yeah, and they were like George V and stuff, so they're not ancient or out of history, great in history. But yeah, the crown claimed them anyway, didn't they?
Mm.
Because
there's a story local. There's a story local.
£500,000 worth. Gold
Really?
sovereign. Yeah.
Wow. There's a story of a place near us. It's actually I think it's in Formby, Formby.
Yeah.
Basically, there was an old thatched cottage, and there was loads of history to this cottage, and I think it's sort of like being left to sort of like rot. It needed the roof doing, the thatched roof, and they'd left it that long that it started to sort of like really badly deteriorate. Anyway, they managed to get the money together to do this thatched roof, and when they were replacing the thatch, they actually found like a leather bag, really old leather bag full of them, like really old coins. But I mean, they fetched like really silly amount of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to hide them in the thatch, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, you've got to think back then there was no banks. Banks are fairly modern, aren't they? So they had to find ways of keeping their money safe. But I'll tell you, I'm like you say, it's no about the money. When I first started metal detecting, I think it was 4 weeks in, and I found my first hammer coin, and it was actually part of a hoard. But I only found one. I think it was over 100 that were found, but I found one single. And when I first found it, because I'd only been doing it 4 weeks, I was looking at it thinking I found a token. So I was like, oh, I found a token. This is quite cool. Until somebody told me, no, you found a hammer coin. I was like, all right. So I lost the excitement to finding my first hammer coin. It took me obviously 2 years after to find my second. But when it took off me because it's part of the hoard, the Crown claimed it, and they obviously send you a sum, or this is what we're going to give you. I remember writing back saying, can I not just I don't want the money, can I just get my coin back? And they were like, no, that's not happening. A nice little email. I was just like, oh. So I lost my first hammer coin to the museum, but I think it's up in Perth, the museum.
Yeah. No, I remember we went to Detectable, and I think there were a few people complaining because they found stuff that wasn't worth a lot of money. So they found stuff that wasn't actually worth a lot of money. But when they went to the fines liaison officer, they were handing everything in, and I'm sure someone said to me that to get the fine back, they would post it back to them, and it would cost them £25 to £35 or something. But I mean, the stuff wasn't even, like worth anything. I think the condition of some of the stuff because when you find something, it's not about selling it and stuff like that. A lot of people haven't got any money, but you just want to sort of like get it home and research it. But they had to send them off. They were charging them, I think it was £25 to £35, to get the item back. And I thought that was a bit steep, personally. Because it's quite expensive to dig anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? I knew this would come up.
Yeah. I'll post it up later. I'm on the phone, but I'll post it up later. I'll just not put it on yet because I've put them on my Facebook group now, so that's where they're appearing. Like. So day 20, almost finished. How's your chest anyway?
Yeah, it's definitely better now, and I am going to be doing some more. But me and Tom have said, because Tom actually injured, he's always had tennis elbow, but I mean it gets really bad when he does anything like quite physical. I think it's one of the reasons he bought the Deus, because it's one of the lightest ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was doing them, I actually sent Jamie and Rachel the video of me trying to do them again, and I've ripped something here, and it feels a lot better now. But yeah, no, I'm going to donate. Me and Tom are going to donate some money to Jamie and Rachel's fund, for the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
To sort of, forget about what happened to us. But I tell you what, you are doing so well. You are doing really well. And mate, honestly, you smashed through them. I can't believe you get through them as quick as you do.
Yeah, no. Thanks. I don't mean to fire through them like that, but I just seem to be able to do it. But everybody that's actually taken part in this has actually done quite well. And just for everybody that's watching as well, if you haven't done already, check out Filthy Southeast Detecting.
Yeah.
Actually got a Just Giving page.
Has he raised the full amount now?
Sorry?
Has he raised the full amount now?
No, not yet, but he's got a Just Giving page, and it's for combat stress. So, I don't know if Rachel, if you could put that up in the chat if possible, that would be great. He's got a Just Giving page, and he's at the last time I seen him was at £372. But if he reaches £500, he's going to shave his head. So I think we need to get the £500 so that he can shave his head live on a live stream. So that'll be interesting because he loves his hair, but I think it's time that it comes off.
I've just seen from Stevie Detecting Scotland, says finally got the all clear up here to put the coil to the soil.
Okay. I think he's talking about the 28th.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because she announced Thursday that she's going to, on the 28th, she'll announce relaxation. Very similar to what's down England in the sense of sports, golf, fishing, tennis, bowls. They're going to open that up, so we'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping so, because the permissions that I've got just across from my house, which is good. Unfortunately, the grass is super long, so I don't think it'll be actually manageable, detectable that way. Yeah. But I spoke to one of my other landowners, and he said, "Yeah, I'm free to go on his as well. He'd be happy for me to go on his." So it's not. I think it's only 5 acres, but yeah, I've got high hopes for his land in the sense of potential farmer because it has got a good bit of history in it. So I'm hoping for that one.
Well, I'm hoping Wales will.
There you go. It's coming up the screen now for Stephen Pettican. I'm saying some areas of Wales you can detect now.
Oh right, brilliant. Whereabouts in Wales are you, Pettican? I think he's South Wales, is he, or is it West Wales?
I'm not too sure where.
I don't think he's North Wales. I've seen a few of his videos.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at Detecting Essex. They're having a conversation, but he said if he wasn't the skint, he would give all the dough himself. But Southeast Wales. That's
right.
Where,
yeah. So we were actually invited to. Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
We were invited over to Cardiff Museum when we'd actually found what we'd found. The Roman found.
Yeah.
And some of the land and the scenery over there is just. I mean, yeah. We were just gobsmacked. Yeah, he's got some good land there.
You're on about scenery. Now, obviously, folk can't see it currently at the moment, but you're sitting there looking out the way and you've got lovely scenery just in front of you. So, but on that as well, when you're out detecting, you're on about the scenery because I've seen on a lot of your videos, you are actually got lovely the valleys and the hills, especially when you do get the hills and stuff like that. But you also do drone flying as well. Have you any intention of like doing like a drone video?
Yeah. So basically, that's my drone.
It's pretty cool.
So, yeah, this is the GoPro Karma. It's a really good drone. There was a few problems with them. The batteries were falling out of the drones, and the drones were falling out of the sky. Now, GoPro had never made a drone before. You've got DJI; they've been in the drone business for ages. So this battery issue just totally ruined the reputation of GoPro. So they pulled out of the drone market, and I actually bought that really cheap. Yeah, I've just seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're thinking of doing a few drone videos, but also incorporating them into the. You see, the thing is with the drone videos, and there was one video a while back, and it was on. Where was it now? It was in Wales. I'm trying to think. It was a video, and the thumbnail said "detecting the scenic route." That's what the thumbnail was, and it was a picture of walking down a track. And we've done quite a few shots of the land, and thought, if something comes back, we don't really mind because we know a few other people are on there. But cut a long story short, we had the most ignorant troll come onto it saying, "We've been metal detecting this field for years. We can see from your drone footage that it's not owned by the person that you're saying it's owned by." The field. And I thought, you know what? I normally don't respond to comments like that, but I thought, no, I'm going to see where he's going to go with this. So basically, he turned around and he said that we didn't have permission from the landowner, and he could tell that this land belonged to this certain person. Anyway, when I looked back into it and actually did the research, he'd got permission from the tenant, right? Yeah. And I got permission from the landowner. Yeah. That's two totally different things. Now, if a landowner gives me permission, I don't just go wandering onto that land, even if it's ploughed or stubble. I will never just go wandering onto the land. I will always go and see the tenant as well, because it's respect, isn't it? If they're renting a field, they have some sort of rights in it. But these guys, they would not let it go. They just wouldn't let it go. And when I actually went to the extent of screenshotting messages, because the guy's name on YouTube was his real name on Facebook. And when I screenshotted it and sent it to him, and I wasn't being funny, I was just saying, look, you've got this totally wrong. You've made me look a fool because it now looks like I don't have permission here. And when I sent the screenshots to him, and honestly, he was so apologetic, and he said, you know what? He says, the farmer told us it was his land, and that was it. He deleted his comments, and I never heard from him again. But yeah, that's another thing. If you're metal detecting on land and it's a tenant, make sure you get permission off the actual landowner. Because if you do find something, and it's not about the money, but if you do find something and it goes through the treasure process, if you've not got permission off the landowner, but you do off the tenant, you haven't got a leg to stand on.
Yeah. It's not even that. The actual tenant you've got to be careful, because the tenant himself innocently could actually lose his tenancy through things like that as well. Because it depends on what the landowner's rules are. But how do you feel? What I find annoying within the detecting world is when you go and find land. Now, you don't say, like, I don't know what land you've got, because but we're all like, you're kind of secret of what land you've got. and you go upon a landowner and you land up with the same permissions. I've had it where that's happened to me, and folk get very upset. It's my land. This is my permission type thing. And it's like, well, hold on. One, I didn't know you had permission, and two, it's up to the landowner who he allows on his land. You know what I mean? Because I don't. If somebody else has got the same permission as what I've got, I don't mind. To me, it's a good be social and there's plenty of land to go around. You know what I mean? For me, you're never ever going to cover a field. It doesn't matter how many times you go over it, because obviously technology is moving on, and just with the sweeps, you're not going to cover for the whole ground.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, regards to other people coming on the, I'll be honest with you. If I go to a plot of land and I find out there's somebody on it, it's going to sound weird, but normally I will ask sort of like, what days did he come? And it's not to find out sort of, well, I'll go when he's not there.
Yeah.
If I can find out when they go without getting personal details, what I normally do personally is, get on the field and just speak to the guy. I'm like, look, I've been granted permission. How long have you been doing it? Do you mind me coming on? I normally, I'll sort of ask them, but a lot of people, there's some people out there that literally they'll say, I'm on this permission. I don't want anybody else on there. And you're poaching my permissions. And you get quite a few like that. I'm one of them. If there's people detecting it and they don't mind me coming on, I mean, I've got that many permissions. I can just move on. Basically, I'm not one to start looking to fall out with people.
No.
If there's people on there and it's going to cause problems, I'll just move on. But yeah, no, I think we all, we're a community, and basically, I can't see any problems in people detecting together. If I had a permission, someone came on, and they got permission, I wouldn't think, oh, he's on our land, because it's not your land. At the end of the day, the farmer owns the land, and it's up to him. And if someone comes on, I mean, that's a good thing. You look at the positives rather than the negatives.
That's it for me, because it's all about recovering history, so it doesn't get lost. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If you can meet some friends along the way, it's been worth it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. I've got Tanks 1463 who's saying ET is in background audio.
What was that?
ET is in background audio.
Background audio?
Yeah, it should be popping up now.
My chat's gone off. Hang on, just loading it up. ET is in the background audio. Yeah. I'm trying to think what he means by that.
I have no idea. Treasure Bandits are saying, yes, some can be funny, but I think it's down to farmer. Most farmers get to know you and ask if you wanted someone comes on, and at the end of the day, it's a farmer's land.
Thinking of the audio that everybody's thinking of the audio that Tinks has just said there. I think it's probably the wind, because we've got about is it windy near you now?
Oh yeah. It seems to have calmed down now, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I was in Wales today, and I was driving around Wales, and I'm not joking you. There was trees down everywhere. There's going to be some damage tonight, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know where the storm's just risen from, but I think the whole country's getting hammered by it.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, Dave, is I'm going to give you the screen for now. I don't know if you just want to chat for a couple of minutes. Just need to go for a rest.
Yeah, no problem. If anybody's got any questions, fire away, and I'll do my best to answer them. I'll be able to see who's in there as well. Mr. Hidden Treasure, hello to you. My screen's lagging here. I knew this would happen. Hang on. Just trying to get your comments up. Live comments. There we go. There we go. Hello, Mr. Hidden Treasure. Hello, Treasure Ed. There's me dad again. Wait for permissions. That reason. Ah. Where's Alice's push-ups? Yeah, she's started doing them. She's gonna be joining the Rachel. She's gonna be joining the push-ups together and producing one video.
Nice. So many folk coming up with questions for you there.
Sorry, mate. I think these questions are lagging us. I'm just trying to connect to the live chat. Could you put them on the screen, Paul?
Yeah. What one is it? Is that?
Pardon?
What one are you after?
Any questions?
Oh, there you go.
So that one says, "Are you out tomorrow, Dave?" Oh, yeah, it's located now. Right. Tomorrow I'm working tomorrow. I'm going to be out on Sunday. I'm waiting for a farmer. So where we found the well, I should say where Tom had all his luck and found those coins. We've got a permission which is about 2 miles away from there. Now, this place in particular, I may as well just tell you, it's the only place in Britain that has documented evidence that the Vikings were there. So that's where we are tomorrow, and it's on the Wirral.
So we could be looking for the new Viking horde.
Sunday, hopefully. Sorry, not tomorrow. We're going to hopefully be Sunday. Yeah. So we're waiting on the pins to the maps. If they don't come through, yeah, I'm not going to be out.
So do you think it could be a new Viking horde?
I've no idea. I'm sure it's stubble anyway, so I'm sure there's something there. Tom will find it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's going to be Tom's day then.
Yeah.
We've got another one here. I'm just putting it up now for you. Do you think you'll like detecting in the woods as well?
What was that?
Do you like detecting in the woods as well?
Woods. We actually haven't done much detecting in the woods. We've only actually tried the woods once, and I was put off because there was obviously a shoot that was happening in the woods every now and then, and it was just littered with shotgun cartridges. You know, the little circular. You know, it's the ends of the cartridges, isn't it? So I would quite like to get into that, doing a few more woods, but yeah, where some shoots aren't, because it's just littered.
Yeah. The treasure bandits metal detecting is asking, when are you going to get your dad on a live dig? Will you?
Whenever he wants is the easy question to that. But obviously after lockdown, my dad suffers from asthma, so it's not going to be until the restrictions have been lifted. Because there's obviously still that category, isn't there, where it's still quite dangerous. So yeah, when obviously he's feeling a bit safer, Dad.
I was just going to put your dad's comment up now for you. He's just replied. It should be coming up. I don't know how much the way there is. It seems that there you go.
Lord, imagine that the first time. Well, beginner's luck, and this is it, right? You'll notice a lot of people that find these gold rings, and these hoards, that they've been detecting less than 6 months. And the simple answer and explanation for that is a beginner digs everything. Yeah. As I always see it as we sort of progress along our hobby journeys, if you like, we sort of think we know the machines, or at least we think we like to think that we're learning the machine more. And I think the only problem with that is you get used to certain signals and you start thinking, well, that's that, and you look at something else that possibly is a bit iffy, and you might walk away from it. Beginners, they dig everything, and that is the reason I think that they find a lot of good stuff.
I don't want to speak ill of other detectorists or anything like that, but I think what you're saying there, one was Digger Dawn. If you watch one of her videos, she was always wondering why she wasn't picking up like gold rings and stuff like that, until somebody with the same detector said, well, I'm digging low numbers. And she was saying, well, I don't go as low as that, and then realised that actually I need to start going lower. So it doesn't matter your experience, we're always learning, or we become, what's the word, subconscious and consciously just ignore signals, not meaning to.
Yeah, that's it. Going back to the sounds, I mean, just if it sounds good, dig it. And I've always said that now. If it sounds good, dig it. And if you're unsure, dig it. Obviously, you will know. Well, you'd like to think you'd know. If it wasn't, yeah.
I keep looking at you. Is somebody beside you?
But no. I keep looking at the machine. It's the other half, isn't it?
Yeah. I was going to laugh. Like, I'm not sure Philippa would be happy that you're staring out your machine.
No.
Oh, decent.
Yeah.
What we got here?
Any more comments? It was a cycle of woodland. Is that?
Yeah, that's from Treasure Ed.
Mm.
Oh, your dad's mentioning the banana bread.
Oh, banana bread. Well, Jamie and Rachel and me dad and my dad's partner Ellen. You ask any of them, they will know that I'm addicted to banana bread. Absolutely love it. And I'm not going to go into a bit of a competition to whose is better. I love all banana bread, so keep sending it.
I remember you saying that in your live stream as well, because your dad came up with the comment that that's a good answer. Keep to it.
That's it.
No.
You bring banana.
I've got a couple of questions with the Knox.
Yeah.
Because I think you popped in on one of my tests with StreamYard that I was having with Dean, the Scottish Relics, and he mentioned about all metal mode and then discrimination. Do you find a difference in the tones? Because I normally discriminate. I don't always run in all metal mode. I normally discriminate up to, I think, number 1, and from number 2, I can hear everything. So do you find a difference, or it affects what it will detect and what it won't?
Basically, when we get to a field and it's a brand new permission, I always the first thing I do is I'll run it in all metal, and I'll sort of look for iron as well. And the reason being is, I find the best way to discriminate iron is to hear it. So if you run it in, you're all metal, you're going to hear the iron and see the iron as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
After I've done that, I'll sort of like, we always grid it. We always do it like a Union Jack flag, and then after that, we will do it sort of like up and down in lanes, if you like, and then we'll go across the other way, and then we'll go diagonally, because you can never be too sure if you're missing something.
Yeah.
But all metal. If you run it in all metal, you're going to be able to pick up like tiny little silvers as well, aren't you? You can hear the iron. You can sort of discriminate against it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. In all metal mode, you can hear a lot more, and I find the best way to discriminate the iron is to hear it. So,
right. What's that?
If that makes sense.
Hold on, put that up for you. Rachel's going to send your dad some banana bread now.
Here we go.
I've put it up on the chat for you.
Well, I'll be having half of that, Dad. You'll have to post it again.
Not too bad. Oh, so do you always drink all your whiskey with Coke?
Yeah, I knew somebody would pick up on that. If it's a single malt,
yeah,
I will drink it just the whiskey. But if it's a blend, I do like a Coke with it.
okay.
Yeah. So
I don't. I'll let you off with that one in the sense it's a blend.
that's it.
Malts. No. You just waste the whiskey otherwise. I'm not going to. Won't know, or I'll end up going down and getting my bottle of whiskey, and it might be a quick end to the night. Oh dear.
That's what I was going to say. Rachel, I've just seen her. She put. She made some chocolate and peanut butter swirl bars. Well, the last banana bread she sent me, I think it had cherries in it, and it was absolutely amazing. But then my dad and Ellen, they sent me one, and it had like chocolate in it. Oh, absolutely amazing.
See, because they froze it, didn't they, when they sent it, didn't they?
It was what?
It was frozen when they sent it, wasn't it? Was that right?
Yeah. I tell you what, honestly, you couldn't tell. It was brilliant.
Did it come frozen, or did it defrost over through the meal?
It defrosted along the way, yeah, but it was it was proper sealed, and it had the that stuff that tries to keep it as frozen.
Right.
No, it was good. It was really nice. Really enjoyed it.
Not too bad. Let me just try to see what's here. Put this one up. What's this? Treasure Aid. You should see. The metal detector detecting UK with metal detectives in Dorset.
Oh yeah.
And recently, I think it was one of their first videos back out of lockdown, he found himself a Roman silver siliqua.
Oh right, nice. Yeah, you know what? I'll have to watch that. I'll be honest with you, I've been that busy in work. I found it really hard catching up on people's videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Now you've said that, I'll definitely check that out tonight.
It is actually in great condition as well. When he holds it up and shows it is decent.
Nice. Yeah, no. Anything Roman fascinates me. Love it.
Yeah. Are you good?
Goodbye,
bring
Becky.
the wife out detecting me as well?
Sorry?
Are you going to bring the wife out into your and make it like a trio?
No, I don't think she'd be on the videos. But yeah, no. Rachel was saying about have I bought Philippa the Vanquish yet? Because I want to get her into metal detecting. So I was thinking, well, I'll get her a man that Vanquish. Been watching Aaron at South Coast Detecting. And I'm rather impressed with the way the Vanquish looks. So yeah, I'll probably get Philippa a Vanquish. Have I bought it yet? The answer is no.
Yeah, Aaron's done the beach of the Vanquish, but have you seen I don't know if you watch his channel, Marky Mark Gone Digging?
Marky Mark, yeah, I have watched a few of the videos. Yeah,
well, he done the Vanquish on one of his on the pasture, and that impressed me on the Vanquish on some of the depths that he was saying that he was managing to get some of his finds like.
It does look good.
Yeah, somebody was mentioning as well. Have you actually touched the Vanquish? Have you seen it? Because one of the downfalls that they said was actually the front screen.
Yeah,
kind of flimsy on the front, and that was the only pickup that I've seen so far of the Vanquish, and that it's not waterproof as well.
Is that a comment off me, Dad? There.
Yeah.
Well, Dad, to be honest with you, the amount of land that I have in Lydia isn't that good. I've probably only got 4 or 5 fields, but if we do something local to me, maybe in Parbold, yeah, we'll set that up. But Yeah, we'll give everyone free banana bread and a free day's digging.
Yeah. that when you do the Detectit Nation and we all come down for the camping, etc., and the be social, Jamie and Rachel's payment could just be a month's worth of banana bread. There you go.
There you go. Sorted.
Hand it over. What's this?
First day of Hammy and Gold Ring. Last 2 days, not much at all. By the Detectives of Dorset. Detecting Dave. Oh yeah, my dad's just said Ellen would love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's that? That's the one that you were just reading, man. Oh. See, do you know what surprised me? It's the amount of videos that folk are not the amount of videos that folk are posting, but the individual videos from so many people, and how many folk are finding gold on the first day out. It's just like, wow.
Yeah, very jammy, very lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, when I found that sapphire ring, I was just amazed. I mean, honestly, I went to the beach and I thought, because it was packed, and I mean, honestly, I've never seen as many people on that beach as I did that day. And the ITV News were there.
Yeah.
I was expecting, because they did it with Ash, the Southern Searcher.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen his.
Yeah, they were getting as much as they could from everybody to put it into one story, and I was expecting them to come over, but luckily they didn't. But honestly, it was absolutely packed, and I just thought, there'll be stuff everywhere. Because people often just get up, don't they, and go and attend to the kids, and before you know it, drop something.
Sorry, have you seen it? I'm going to put it up on the chat for you. This is Jamie for you. A message for you, buddy.
Right. It says,
just in a couple of.
I might as well just put.
Yeah, that's it.
I might as well just post Rachel over to.
Yeah.
So she. Well, hey, banana bread every day of the week. That's perfect for me. You don't realise how lucky you are with that banana bread, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame though as well, because there's no more cooking videos now that lockdown's finished and everybody down south can go out detective.
Yeah.
Oh, the Metal Detecting channel, Vin. How are you
Hello,
doing,
the Detecting channel.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Don't forget to smash that like, guys. Definitely. Anybody in the stream? How many have we got in the stream now, Paul?
18.
18. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Oh, here's Phil, he's detecting. How we doing, Phil? You're going to lose that here, son.
Rachel's got 2 cooking videos ready. Lovely.
See, I like that. Now that you're, I think the lockdown has introduced some new things for us all. In the sense the Treasure Bandits are no longer just the Treasure Bandits. We need to change their title, say Treasure Bandits Cooking Channel / Metal Detecting. Get Rachel showing us all how to do the banana bread, etc. I think that'd be quite cool.
We'll never give that recipe away. Never.
We're redacted to the max.
Have you? I'll tell you what. While we're online, right?
Yeah.
That there, to me, looks like obviously part of a blade.
Yeah.
Now that was found, right? I would say within 6 foot to the hoard that we found. Would you say?
Have you sent a photo of that to the floor?
I've sent it, but she's not got back to me yet. Now, would you say that is Roman, that blade, or modern? Have we got any experts?
No. Can you turn that so I can see the thickness? It looks it doesn't look modern, and I wouldn't even say to the sense of Victorian or Edward. I think it's older.
Well, the thing is, right, another thing I'm going to get onto here, right, is we found this, right, deeper than the Roman coins.
Yeah.
Now, I would say one of the biggest tips to when you're finding land and stuff like that, we always try to pick land. And I know you can't pick land without walking on it, but we find that the best stuff comes up off rocky land. So, you know, if you've got like big pebbles and rocks in the ground, the stuff can't sink. But the thing is, this blade came up, honestly, at about 8 inches deep. And the Romans that we found, they weren't even 4. They weren't even 4 inches deep. I couldn't believe it.
You make a decent point there. I've actually been on land, and honestly, it was pasture we went on because the farmer had ploughed and allowed it, and it wasn't far from a castle, and the ground was so soft when you dug it, and it was lovely. Don't get me wrong, easy digging. However, the finds were very scarce, and the problem that you had there was, like you said, there was no stones or nothing. It was just pure, like, to me, soil. So everything was dropping out of detecting range. If it was there, it was too deep for us to detect. So I think that folk need to take that into consideration as well when they're detecting the land. It was like your and Tom's video where you found or Tom found the hammers and that from the first day back. As I remember messaging you, the ground looked absolutely lovely because you were one-handed scooping like sand, the mud away because it was dry and stuff. But you were like underneath it was rocks.
Well, I tell you what, right? Just for you, when your lockdown's removed, if you do come over, I will take you to that field because we've got permission through that. Honestly, all year. Obviously, we'll have to wait until August. If you come over, we'll get you on that land because there's some great stuff in that area. There's a lot of history.
See, for me, everybody might laugh, but my number one is a crotobell, and I get Mark on SEH when he was live. I was mentioning, he's like, "Oh, I've been out today. I found a crotobell." He keeps reminding me he's crotobells because I still want to find a crotobell. I don't know what it is about them.
Right. Yeah, with the little one side as well.
It's not that they necessarily. I think so. You're not going to come in silver, but it's just the sense of how well decorated they are. Initials. It seems like a lot of effort went into them, and just to find one, I think would be ideal.
Well, I'll tell you what, right? There's, and this is not a promotion to get everyone to go there. There's a Facebook group that I'm actually involved in, and it's called the Equinox 800 Owners Group.
Yeah, I'm in there.
So we sponsor them. So basically, if there's any competitions, we pay for whatever they're gonna be raffling off. We pay for it, and in return, we get to post our videos and give advice to people. But there's a guy on there. I forgot his name now. What was it? I think it was Jamie or something. No, it was Daryl. Jamie and Daryl. That doesn't sound similar, does it? No, there's a guy called Daryl, and he's got the most amazing land, right? He found a crotal bell, and if you go on the Equinox 800 Facebook group, you want to see how deep it was. It was unreal, and I mean, literally the next day he was out on the field again, and there was another crotal bell. So there's something going on there, but the condition and the detail on them is absolutely amazing.
See, I think that's down to Diggin Mark saying he'll send me a photo of his new crotobell. I think it's down to certain soil conditions, especially. And when I mean that, I mean it depends on how much pesticides and kind of that kind of stuff that the farmers spray on as well. Obviously, that'll start affecting the type of bell.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That because I've not, due to like the pesticides and stuff, because there must be some sort of erosion or something coming from them. It's a good point that, and I've often thought about that. But what was I going to say then? Yeah, the field we go to with the Roman finds, it's just pasture. So there's just a certain amount of herbicide and stuff sprayed on there.
Yeah.
And the stuff, every target that we find, right, believe it or not, I'll give you this bit of information as well. So every target that we find that's Roman on that field, right, is placed under a rock. So we think that these are some sort of offerings, and it sounds silly by being under a rock, but when you dig the stuff up, it's like a large pebble, right?
Okay.
And these coins are placed perfectly every time we dig out a clod, right? This coin is placed center under a rock. Now, if you dig anywhere else where there's no rocks, you're not going to get Roman coins. It's weird, this site, because it's like a sacrifice, like some sort of offering to the gods, yeah. But someone was telling us, you've got the names, haven't you, or the sayings. You've got, hedge funds. So back in the day, people used to bury stuff or put stuff in a hedge. So that's where your hedge funds come from. And then someone was saying to me, like now we say, well, let's go to the bank to get our money out. And someone was saying that quite a lot of these hoards, they come from riverbanks, right near a river.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, the hoard we found did come close to a river.
Well, you're saying that, especially Romans. What I've heard with the Romans, I don't know how true it is as well. So unless somebody's river detecting and stuff as well. But apparently, I don't know, like you say, given to the god, that they used to throw their coins into the river to, I don't know, worship it, etc., or for good luck and bring them good luck, or for good battle. So there might even be a few in the river where you found that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you now, I see a lot of these videos, where people are actually in the rivers, and that really, really fascinates me. I would love to get in the rivers. Sorry, I've just seen Scott say hi, Dave. I think the thing's behind there. So hi, Scott. A lot of people are finding stuff either at the side of a river or they're finding it in the rivers, and I would love to get into River Detector.
Yeah. Do you know who you probably? Who does? I know because I had him on the live stream. Was Diggin Martin? He actually does a river detecting. I think he says that he's going river detecting just shortly. Actually, to be fair, he's trying to get into one of the rivers, so he's probably absolutely heave down with me, or it'll be too fast flowing. But he's got a couple of river videos.
Yeah. No, I'll have to catch up on some more videos. But yeah, so where are you going to go then? Where are you going to go after lockdown or after the 28th?
To me, well,
yeah.
if from now until the time of the 28th, if the farmer's been out with his tractor and cut the grass, I'll be straight across the road with my detector.
So it's that close? Yeah.
Sorry?
It's that close to your home then, is it?
Oh yeah, it's 25 yards.
How the other half live, eh? I'll tell you what, you don't need money to be rich, do you?
No. Don't get me wrong, mate. The permission I've got is plenty of land on that side of the road. You might have seen some of the videos. I think I show where it's flooded.
Yeah.
But honestly, I've walked through the fields. Some of them, I'd say I've walked through about 6 of the fields. But I've only done, I'd probably say, one field, just due to the fact that I found an absolute ton of copper coins. My first visit there, when I actually moved into the house, I wasn't on YouTube at the time, and I actually walked off the field, and I couldn't believe it. So it's obviously not been detected, because I had something like 30 odd copper coins, and I hadn't even got quarter of the way up the end of the field before night fell, and I was just like, so I dug that many holes, and I just couldn't believe it. And then I think it was end of last year or the beginning of this year, one of my videos, you'll see it clear silver. I found 3 bits of silver in that field, and they were all shillings. And I hadn't found shillings. Other than that, it's normally 30 bits that I find in there. But
yeah,
the land that I've got is, I would say, it doesn't date back further than Victorian, just due to back in the Victorian times, the industry coming through. My area's a lot of coal mining, open area pits and stuff like that. That's been backfilled and stuff. So a lot of the history back then, or whatever was there, has been basically totally destroyed, I think. But still, I've got the country park down the road, which was World War II, was an army camp, and I found a Berwickshire buckle. I don't know if it's in here. Hold on, I'll get my.
Hope everyone doesn't mind. I'm going to be very naughty, and I'm not promoting this. I'm going to have a smoke. As I always tell me, Dad. As I always I don't smoke. I only smoke when I drink, and I drink too much.
If your dad's on the chat, he's going to have a word with you. But what was I going to say? I would join you, but I don't smoke in the house, so I'm trying to find the buckle. It's no.
I only smoke in the summer house, so that's all right. But I've just seen Skull Coins has joined the chat. King Skull Coins.
Oh yes.
Hello, King Skull Coins.
How are we doing? Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Anybody that's in the chat, subscribe to each other. Yeah, everybody that's commenting. Yeah, I think there's some further up the chat there. Subscribe to each other, share the love.
Yeah.
Great channels tonight.
I found this on my permission as well. And it comes, obviously, the back came off. But so when I found it, I was like, all right, I wonder, obviously, it's all corroded to the inside. But I found this. And I was always like, is that silver? I don't know. So when you, this is how bad it is. Obviously, I found this over a year ago, and this is what you see. Yeah. Well, that there, it took me a while to notice. Hold on, get focus. It took me a while to notice. Actually, that's not the back.
Right.
It comes out, and then
Sorry,
in the inside.
It's a bit blurry on that. What is it?
Sorry.
Is it? It looks like a pocket watch from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
And in the inside, it takes me obviously a year to find. I don't know if you can see it with the light hit. Hold on, I'll switch up the light.
Oh yeah.
It focuses. Where my finger is, there's actually hallmarks to tell me that it's silver. But it took me over other than the tinfoil test, but it took me over a year to find out that it was a silver pocket watch that I had found on the property.
Sorry, just Detector Jim and Paul are going. So, bye, lads, thanks for tuning in. Anybody that hasn't subscribed to Detector Jim and Paul, share the love.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice.
You get on quite well with Detector Jim and Paul as well, don't you? I've seen collaborations, and they're also admin now of Detective Nation as well. Yeah,
well, basically, so Jim and Paul, they actually only live probably 20 minutes away from me.
All right.
So obviously, because we've got quite a lot of land, I'm one of them. The more, the merrier. So anybody that was local to me, if they ever did want to come on a dig, I mean, get onto Facebook, search the Detectits community page, and send me a message. I mean, I have no problem in taking people out, but there's some good land to go on.
Yeah,
they're great lads, really nice lads. They know the stuff.
I've seen on Facebook as well. Sorry, I've got to laugh because it's absolutely stupid, isn't it? That Jim got banned for posting in groups because he got night-hawked.
That's it, yeah, seen that, yeah. And the holes were everywhere.
Yeah.
And I believe Jim was telling me that he got quite a bit of backlash about that. There was some messages come through, some spam messages.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, night hawking, I will never, ever, ever promote it, and it's not a good thing. But yeah, they were everywhere. I think he said he counted. It was either 60. I know it's a big difference. It was either 60 or 160 holes on this one corner of the field. Just totally wrecked it. Yeah.
Oh.
So
did they ever find out what the farmer said?
Yeah, I think they informed the farmer, and I don't think anybody else has got permission on it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, you know, as I said, you know, get the community together. We're all for, you know, metal detecting, but do it responsibly. You know, if you get permission on somewhere, even if you're just there for the day and it's full of rubbish, fill in your holes and take your rubbish away. It's the least you could do for the, you know, for the farmer himself. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just having a look here to see if I can. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. Yeah, that's brilliant. You know what? That's actually in surprisingly good condition. I mean, I know the insides are corroded, but I can just. Sorry, I think I'm behind on the screen here. You know, with the with the pocket watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just coming through on the TV now. It looks quite good.
Is there that much of lag on it at the moment?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far behind I am on this. I've got the PlayStation.
I think you're a wee bit behind on your telly. To be fair, like.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's saying they're all saying it's a disgrace, etc.
Oh yeah, yeah. The comment I can see now, the latest comment is from Mr. the Legend Rob Random.
Yeah.
And it says, laughing out loud, I did some with iron thrown back in DC.
Oh no, he's got a new comment in. When that many goals come up in one night, you have to save time.
Yeah. We are Big Dov's in the chat. I didn't see his name before. Big Dov.
Big Dov 15. He's obviously not out detecting at the moment as well because he's in Scotland. But
yeah, Dave, you're still on Thursday. Tinks.
Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah, I think he's on about the lag. I'm back on Thursday.
Yeah. The lagging's sort of coming and going. But as I say, it's the first time using StreamYard. And I was going to give I am going to give a sticker giveaway at the end. That's what I'm looking at currently at the moment. But the software that I was going to use isn't recognising the chat, I'm afraid. It does when I'm using the OBS software, but it isn't on StreamYard. So I'm going to have to think another way how to do the giveaway at the end.
Yeah.
But I've got a sticker giveaway, you see, because obviously just before you join, it says I would give a sticker bundle away to whoever was in the chat.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Paul.
Yep.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do for your live stream. How many people are in the chat now? 18.
That I can see on mine.
Right. I'll tell you what. We're going to give it 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. And I want everybody to share this live stream to either their Facebook or groups they're in, whatever. Just share it once, just to your Facebook. And what we'll do is in 10 minutes time, we're going to have a little competition and we are going to come up with something, maybe pick a number, and the first person to get the number will win 2 Detectits stickers and a Roman bronze coin. So how's that?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
That sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah, get sharing, guys. Share this live stream to your Facebook feed. Obviously, there's no way we can trace this because we're in a live stream now. But hopefully we've got some good lads in the chat. Share this away. In 10 minutes' time from now, we'll give away a bronze Roman coin, and we'll give away 2 Detectits stickers.
Yeah. And on and what I'll add to that, what we'll do, because I was going to give a sticker giveaway, bundle giveaway, if you're happy there, what we'll do is the sticker bundle giveaway will add to whoever wins that prize, the bronze coin in your sticker. So what you'll win is, as well, is the metal detecting channel sticker, a DC Detect sticker, Treasure Ed sticker, Diggin Mark, the Treasure Bandits.
There you go.
And Rob Random. As well as that, you'll also get a Doodles Gun Diggin pin badge and one of my stickers as well.
There you go. How's that? Paul, do me a favour. Can you give me 60 seconds to just take a quick toilet break while everybody shares?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
All right, I'll be back in 60 seconds, all right? But I'll also get the Roman coin and I'll show you what you're going to win, all right?
Right, not a problem.
Give me a minute.
Obviously, Rob, you don't necessarily have to win your own sticker. But I don't know if you've seen Rob, actually. I've got you on my wee sticker box. It's filling up nicely. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, the sticker. And they were too big to fit in the wee square, so I had to actually put them on the back. But yeah, it's filling up nicely. Up. Cheers, Treasure. But yeah, so once Dave comes back, etc., we'll get it on the go. But as I say, we'll give it a 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll do it. If anybody's got any ideas on how to do it, because obviously the name generator isn't working. So do you want to do it by just guess a number, or what have I got in my box? Right. What have I got in my box? I can't. Alrighty. These boxes, just to know that I'm advertising for anybody, but I picked this box up. It cost me £4. It's 18 sections, and you can make them bigger, but they're ideal for keeping what I've got in here. So, what have I got in? I've got a section in musket balls, and I do like a spindle whirl. You can see that. I don't know if you can see the detail on that spindle whirl, but
yeah, good on that.
Dots and stuff on it. A policeman's whistle. Rachel's favourite. I've got my bag seals. A lead horse. Absolutely tons of buttons and buckles. I'll tell you what the most interesting find in here. If I take it out of this one, I found this. Does anybody know what that is?
What is it? Bring it in a bit closer, Paul.
I'll try and get it in focus for you.
It looks like part of it. Turn it around. And again. It looks like some sort of plate. I would say something off either a horse harness or a belt. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, no, it's only small, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm unsure on that one.
Are you not? Right. Well, Do you know the trade weights?
Oh,
that
yeah.
you get, and the folk find the small trade weights.
Yeah.
Well, what they used to do was stack inside each other, and you used to get a set. That there is the lid of the cup holder that used to hold them. And
Right.
this is a European one, and the reason you can tell it's European is apparently because I sent a photo and just about here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's like a little bow and arrow symbol,
Right.
and that indicates that it's basically European. But yeah, so that's a nice little find.
Right. I can see the detective Dorset said it looks like a clock pendulum.
Yeah, no, it's been
James
confirmed
said like a brooch.
What I'm going to do, Dave, I'm just going to put you on for a couple of minutes while I nip downstairs, and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No problem. So we're going to have a vote. Now, my comments section is coming through a little bit slower. But what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the opportunity. You can have either a Roman bronze coin, and you'll be able to see the emperor's head on there, or you can have a silver love token. So it's a hammered that's been worn down into a love token. I'll show you the pictures now. We'll have a little vote. You tell me what you want. So that's the love token, which is a hammered, obviously being turned into a love token. There is no detail on there, but it's silver. Or you can have a bronze Roman coin. You can see the emperor on there. You guys choose. I'm going to count the comments from now. Love token or bronze Roman coin. I'll let you guys decide. I'll take a little vote. Love token. Roman, Roman, Roman. I want the bronze Roman you mentioned. So guys, just in case you've just joined the stream now, we're going to be giving away a bronze Roman coin and a hoard of stickers. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Rob, you have absolutely smashed it, mate. What we'll do is the winner will decide whether it's a Roman coin or a silver hammered love token. All right. Whoever wins can pick. You'll also get a hoard of stickers. In fact, I'll tell you what,
Killed beer.
we're going to be extra generous, right?
Okay.
I'll tell you what, no, we're going to be extra generous, Paul. We're going to go all out tonight.
Okay.
Whoever wins, right, will get the silver and the Roman coin. How's that?
Can I enter?
Whoever wins is going to get a silver hammered love token and a bronze Roman coin and a hoard of stickers.
Nice.
Right. Well, what I'm gonna do is come up with a number. I'm just trying to think. Is there any way I can?
Well, what I've got the two up. So I can if I put that to live chat.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Have you got a pen and paper on you so we know it's fair?
I'll pop out chat. So, and I put that as live chat. I'm just trying to do this.
Right. I want you, Paul, to pick a number, right?
Yeah.
Between 3 and 400. Right?
Yeah.
I want you to pick a number between 3 and 400 And whoever gets that number first will win. Now, do not start typing now. If anybody starts typing now, you're very naughty. You've got to wait and then say go.
Right, hold on. Right. So I'll put that. I've shared the screen there, so that's the pop out on live chat.
Right. No problem.
And you want the number between? What number do you want between 3 and?
I want you to write down a number between 3 and 400.
3 and 400.
Yeah. And what the first person to get this number will win a Roman bronze coin, a hammered silver coin that's now a love token, and you're also going to win a hoard of stickers.
Right. Do you want me to just type go?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go.
Oh, they're going for it.
Who's going to win?
I know. They keep going. Oh, there's a couple close. Oh, there's one really close.
Who put 3,379?
What I'll do is I'll screw at the top now just so I can see the goal. That's good going for age. I'm trying not to lose the goal, you see. I'll keep that there and we'll let it run for a bit and a bit.
I wish I could help you. I don't know.
Because what I can do now, right? Well, user will type in numbers, I'll scroll through them. When I get to the first one that you see on the screen that you can see, that will be the winner because obviously it's in like that. So we'll start scrolling.
Just for the record, guys, the number is between 3 and 400. Make sure your numbers are between 300 and 400.
I'm just scrolling through now. Stephen Peck. Laughing at Stephen Peckins, yeah.
Oh, my dad's got the lucky number 395. Remember, guys, it's between 300 and 400.
Yeah.
So anybody outside that number will not have a chance between 300 and 400.
I've not seen it come up yet. And I've caught up, so I'll keep it up here. The number's not appeared yet.
Is anybody close?
Yeah. There've been a couple that have been the closest is 2 away.
There you go. The closest is 208. Go.
208. A wee bit higher than that, but there were 2 numbers away before.
Yeah. So as soon as you say stop, Paul, we'll go back through the chat. I'll answer some questions. And you can go back through the chat and check who was first. If we do get this wrong, by the way, we will be checking properly once we've got the number. If we do get it wrong on the announcement, don't worry. Whoever has been wrongly named the winner will still receive a Roman bronze coin. But the actual winner will receive a hammered coin that's a love token and a Roman bronze.
I've not seen it yet.
I'll tell you what I can see. We've got who did you say was the closest, Paul?
There's a couple that have all said the same, and let's see. If I see it again, I'll come up. So far, the closest so far, just there that I can see is Stephen Pettican. And there's a couple said the same number as him.
I can see 314, 254, 265, 312, 204, 283, 226.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Paul.
Yeah.
Send me an inbox on Messenger, the number, and it'll flash up. All right. And I'll have a check back.
The closest so far is Treasure Ed.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me because he won the last competition.
I've stopped it there. I'll keep checking.
Are you on your phone, Paul, or you're on your computer?
On my computer.
Send me an inbox. What the number is?
Yeah, I've sent you via Messenger.
Right. Hang on. Right. Okay. I'm going to check back. Well, Big Dove was very close.
Yeah, and Treasure Bandits ain't far off there.
Oh, Pettican, you are the closest, mate.
DC Detectits not too far away.
DC Detecting, you are very, very close.
Digger's Den's really, really close.
Right, stop. We've got a winner. Stop. Right, I'm just going to check back.
Yeah.
And see. I'm just going to check back and see who else has got this number. Now, I can only go back so far. All right. Can you still hear me, Paul?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. So the number is. Wait there. Let me just confirm this. Right. Now listen. We are going to confirm this when we watch the video back. All right. Right. So the winner I've got is Big Dove, B15 Dove. All right. 331 was the correct number. Am I right there, Paul?
Yeah.
Right. So Big Dove, you are the winner as what we can see now. All right. if when we go back on this, it turns out that Big Dove isn't the winner, right? Well, Rob's saying, if it's me, it's a fix. Now listen, Big Dove, right? If you're the winner, you've won a hammered coin that's a love token, and you will also win a Roman bronze coin. If we're wrong, whoever the real winner is, you're going to win the silver hammered coin, love token, and the Roman coin. And whoever we've wrongly said is the winner, which is B15 Dove, if it turns out that there was a comment before you, then you will still win a Roman bronze coin. How fair is that?
Yeah. What time did you make Big Dove in it? I'm still looking for him.
So Big Dove, it's coming up now. Said his comment at. Hang on a minute. Bear with me.
332. Yeah, 11:02.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
We've got. I tell you what, right? Who are the admins? Admins, if you can go back in the chat history while we continue with the live stream, and just let us know. But if we've wrongly said somebody is the winner, right? Whoever was wrongly said was the winner will still win a Roman bronze coin. But the first number, the first that said 331 on the live comments, because you need to set your settings for live comments to see who came up first. Whoever said 331 first will win the bundle. How's that? Right, my dad's saying 11:02 was the first 331.
Yeah. And Big Dove, if you just want to message me or Dave, your address, we'll get that stuff sent out.
I tell you what we're going to do, right? Dirt Diggers, Scott, he's got a point here. He said, you've been scrolled out from the go. You'll have to watch the replay. So that's what we'll do, right? We're going to presume that B15 Dove is the winner. And if you're not the winner, you will still win a Roman bronze coin. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, I'm just looking at your message now. You've said check. We can't watch the replay till the stream's finished. Here's Aaron at South Coast Detecting. How are you doing, mate?
Thanks for coming and enjoying.
Good to see you in the stream, mate. Love your videos. Who else have we got? Cheers, guys. Yeah, well done, mate. Well done on winning the hammered silver love token and the Roman bronze and the stickers.
Whose sticker do you want to get, Mark?
What was that?
Sticker.
Does Diggin Mark want a sticker?
Oh. I've just lost the idea. We'll see if he comes back in. See what's happening there. Oh, here he comes. He's coming back in. Here he is.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I tried to get off the chat and I closed the app.
That's fine. I was laughing at it. Just gone.
I blame that. But it's nearly all gone. I remember the last time we had a live stream, you just vanished. You were gone.
Yeah. Nice magic trick.
Where are we now? Just let me load up the chat again. So just why Aaron is in the stream, I've got a question to Aaron now. I want to twist things a bit. Aaron at South Coast Detecting. My missus is interested in starting making a few videos. Bloody hell. What's going on?
You got the tripod again.
Yeah, no. Well, the last time I had a live stream, I'd sellotape my phone to a karaoke mic that my daughter has. and Rachel was laughing her head off. Kept falling off. Aaron at South Coast Detecting. My missus is interested in starting metal detecting. I'm going to get her a Vanquish. So the question is, if I get her a Vanquish, will the 340 do it, or should I spend the extra money and get the 540? Because I'm not sure if she's going to like it. Is the 340 still a good machine? That's my question to you.
Are you still working tomorrow day as well?
Yeah, but I've had a message in the meantime saying that I can start at 10 instead of 7, so I'm not too bad, me mate.
He's saying, hold on, I'll bring it up for you. He's saying, go for the 440 or the 540.
Right. And on the 440, am I right in saying that I'll be able to wire up some wireless headphones with the 440?
I think, are all three not wireless?
I'm not too sure. I thought the 340 was. I thought that only had a headphone jack. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
I've never actually operated it. I'm guessing it would all be the same because of the Beano Vanquish, but
Yeah.
Red's saying that there's no coil cover with the 340.
Oh, isn't there? Right. Well, that's something I'll have to look into because that's important. Check out phone, son. I won first. Hey, there'll be no scams in here, Dad. We'll check. Don't you worry.
So Aaron's saying he thinks it's only the 540 that's wireless.
Ah, right. Well, that's the game changer because I want it. Am I right in saying that if I did buy the 440, I could buy a wireless adapter and get some wireless headphones? Because you can get a wireless device, can't you? That plugs into a headphone jack. Could I go around it that way? I'm just thinking of saving £100.
We'll see what comes in. It probably easier just throw the Aaron in on the chat so you can chat.
Just why everybody's in the chat as well. This includes you, Dad, because I know you've been getting into your metal detecting videos. If anybody hasn't subscribed to South Coast Detecting, definitely do. Top videos, very informational, and he's a great guy, Aaron. I watch his videos all the time. So South Coast Detecting. If you haven't subscribed, look him up. Subscribe now. Great channel.
We might need to look back in the chat. Oh, Big Dove's asking where can you find our email address?
Well, you can email either Paul. If you haven't got Paul's address, you can go on to, I'll tell you what, it's thedetectits@gmail.com. Thedetectits, one word, @gmail.com. If you inbox me or Paul, I'm sure Paul's got an email address. What's yours, mate?
Mine's is pgrimley1982@gmail.com.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So if you email any one of us, we talk to each other anyway through Messenger and stuff, so we'll be able to get it sent out to you. But looking, Stephen Petkin says your dad done it at 11:02 as well. Unfortunately, that far of the chat's too far for me to see at the moment.
Well, after this, I'll be. I'll tell you what I'll do. After this, if anybody, right, anybody in this chat, I'll tell you what. Could one of the admins post the link to the Detectits page? So post the link to the Detectits page, and also post a link to Doodles Gone Diggin's Facebook group. So both on Facebook. If you could post both links up, if everybody in this stream now can either like or join the group Doodles Gone Diggin, or like the Detectits page. Once I've watch this back, and Paul will confirm with me.
Yeah.
And watch it by yourselves. If you join that group, you will see the winner on there. But if it's not claimed, obviously we can only leave it so long. So, yeah, just join those two groups. If an admin, Jamie and Rachel, if you could post up both links to those pages, please, we'll notify you on those pages who was the winner.
Yeah.
And like I said, if it wasn't B15 Dove, you will still win a bronze Roman coin, mate. I'll throw in some stickers as well. All right.
And I'll throw in a sticker to you as well, buddy. And a pin badge.
Scott said, once the numbers start going, keep your chat on go and leave it there if you're using two screens.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good tip. I'll do that in future. But I was going to use I've got Nightbot, and unfortunately it's not working with StreamYard. And what I can do is take everybody that comments and chat for the last 5 minutes, and then that way pick a winner out of that.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed that numbers game, actually.
Yeah, it's funny how rapid that chat goes. It's trying to keep in track of it. It's mental.
Is anybody jealous? Is anybody jealous that they didn't win a Roman bronze coin?
Is this you offering because you've got a hoard? You can give everybody a Roman coin.
I'll tell you what. If anybody's jealous that they didn't win a bronze Roman coin, I want you to hashtag and then put the Detectits. If you're a bit jealous that you didn't win, all hashtag it now. And let's see if we can do something else for you.
Well, let me think. As some of you know, I've been trying to gather for a subscriber giveaway a few items. So let me see. Let me see what I can do. How about I've still got another one I can give away in the subscriber giveaway.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. There's plenty of. I'll tell you what. My dad said, "David, you're pissed." No, I'm not. And we're going to censor that language on here. I am
Who would
tipsy.
like to win?
My dad's put, "David, you're pissed."
Why don't I catch up in the comments?
Yeah, Dad, I am tipsy, but let me tell you now, there's plenty to go around. This is the final giveaway. We're going to do one more bronze Roman coin, and I'm going to pick the number.
Yeah, and
it's not going to be a fix. I haven't got a pen. I haven't got a pen, but
and what we'll add with that bronze coin then is you can get a Doodles Gone Diggin mug.
Right. Treasure Bandits Metal Detecting UK. Jamie's got to go to bed. If you all want your stickers, not to be late.
Yeah, Jamie's a postman, isn't he? He's going to go to bed. So,
right, I'm going to do another giveaway then. It's another bronze Roman coin. This time, I'm going to be looking as well. All right, I'm going to send you, mate. Wait there. If this goes off, I'll rejoin. I'm going to send you the number to look out for. All right.
And
bear with me a second.
Yeah, I've wrote down who Big Dog for the stickers, and then whoever gets this one, well, obviously, I've only just received them today, and I've got another one for the subscriber giveaway. But yeah, whoever gets this one can get the mug.
Are you ready? Right. Okay. So Right, guys, I'm going with brilliant tonight. Well done, Paul. Great show. Thanks, Dad. Thanks
Thank
for
you very much,
checking in.
Carol. Much appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you on one of Days live or on one of these videos.
That's the one. Right. So, okay. So I've picked a number. And it's between 1 and 150. It's for a bronze Roman coin. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, they'll go away. Oh, yeah, got you.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Yeah, so oh.
Did you get the number, Paul?
Yeah, I've got it.
Well, we've got some people very, very close.
Yeah.
Very close. Where are we now?
Yeah, they're coming through.
Bear with me. Just looking. I've got mine on live chat, so it should be right.
Some really close. Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Have you got it?
Stop. Right,
Stop.
if you look at 11:22 on the timestamp.
Rob Random.
Yeah. Rob Random.
Rob Random. You are the winner, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I will send you, if you can email, and I will send you either me or Dave, and I'll send you the mug.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Rob. Saying stop. Yeah. 81 was the number.
Yeah.
Well done. You've won a bronze Roman coin. So there you go. What's this there, Tyson? Had to be you, Rob. So there you go. If you can send me your address, Rob, to the Detectits@gmail.com, I'll get that posted out to you tomorrow.
Yeah, and
just while we're on, if anybody else wants some Detectits stickers, be spades or sticker boards, also send me your address and name to the Detectits@gmail.com. I'll get them sent out to you on either the weekend or Monday.
And I've just wrote Rob Random for his mug. So yeah, you'll receive a mug as well, Rob. Just him saying he wanted a mug as well. He gets it.
If you can also, if you can confirm, mate, send me all the numbers by message, and I'll have a look through and we'll confirm together.
Yeah.
We'll confirm together who's the winners. Scott's put up yours, Rob. Very jealous there, Scott. So, is anybody out this weekend? Let us know if you're out this weekend. Are you going anywhere? Beach, field?
Dave, have you not been listening to what I've been saying? We're not looking to the next again weekend, the 28th.
What was that?
I say you're asking who's out this weekend. I'm like, have you not been listening to me? I'm not out until the 28th.
Hello.
I am looking forward to it. Treasure Ed is saying that he's out on Sunday.
Are you going field or are you beaching it, Treasure Ed? It's Dave, that isn't it?
Oh no. Oh
obviously with my cough and choking, Rachel put the comment up. She's at it.
Hang on a minute. I'm just gonna... Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, Dad, I've checked my phone. There's nothing there.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do today is I'll send you one of my stickers anyway for your dad. Your dad can stick it to his feet.
Yeah, well, my dad is a canal boater. He's actually got a canal boat. Really nice boat. I think it's about 70 foot.
Nice. I'll tell you, you're saying that with work. We actually done that and went canal boating for a week. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just the fact that you can actually you slowly chunder, don't you? But
yeah,
the fact that every night is a different stop. You know what I mean? It's absolutely fantastic.
No, it's brilliant. Absolutely love canal life. It's there's just something about it when you're over there, you know, on his boat. It just feels brilliant. And my dad now, I think he's owned about 2 or 3 boats over probably about 6 years. And well, it's one of them, isn't it? If you don't like your neighbours, you just move one stop up.
Exactly. It's one of them. You could never get really what you say, because I know people live on the canal boats, but you could never really get bored. But what I'll be honest, when we done it, I'll be surprised during when we were down south, because it's down in the English canals that we were able to hire the boats. I was surprised how many big, massive, like, you know, like the big yacht power boats.
Yeah.
How many of them are in the canal? I was like, why are you here? But they just buy it because obviously they just trundle through the canal and pop up, and it's just a big luxury boat. But absolutely stunning, some of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, some of them. I mean, some of these wide beams. I mean, they're bigger than a house. Honestly, some of the wide beams I've actually gone to view. They're bigger than my house. They're unreal. And, you know, the technology with them. I mean, they've got all the wireless plug sockets, everything. Brilliant, yeah.
Your dad's probably seen it, but did you watch is it Great Designs, the normal program? There was a 15-year-old boy that built the back end of a canal boat and an extension. He done a fantastic job. Especially for a 15-year-old, just done it himself.
Yeah. No, there's some brilliant boats out there. My dad knows all about them. He's rebuilt 2. But honestly, they're absolutely fascinating. And just so well built. I mean, you wouldn't even know you were on a boat on some of them.
Absolutely outstanding. I'm just
Just going to show you this. Can you see that?
Oh, the fossils.
Yeah, so that was on. I was invited over to Lincolnshire for a dig to try and trace a hoard.
Yeah.
A vessel, and that was a surface find. That.
No.
Ammonite, isn't it?
Your own hoard or somebody else's?
Sorry?
Are you talking about your own or somebody else's?
Permission, you mean?
No, you said you were tracing a hoard.
It was somebody else's hoard, yeah. So it was over.
Just curiosity. How do you what do you mean by tracing a hoard? How?
So I've had quite a few messages on the Facebook group of people that have been sort of finding a lot of stuff, but they can't actually locate where it's coming from. So scattered coins, stuff like that. So this one in particular, it was over in Lincolnshire. That's all I can give you. And it was a riverside location. And this guy had found, honestly, probably 200 to 300 bronze Roman coins.
Wow.
And he found about 20 to 30 silver Roman denarii. Now, since then, that has changed. Honestly, the guy is doing absolutely phenomenal. He's found bronze Roman rings. He's found gold Roman rings. And one of them in particular, it's got like, I forgot what bird it is, but it's almost like a pelican or something. You know, it's like long-legged birds on each side of the ring. and then the head face in together like that. And
So,
it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And this guy messaged me saying, you know, he's been having lots of luck on this field, and he thinks there's a hoard there. Would I be interested in coming and trying to locate it? So I did. And I actually sent him my 15-inch coil. I said, we'll have a go with that first, see if you can get a bit deeper, cover a bit more land. And, you know, if you have no luck, call me and I'll come down. And that's what I did. I went over there and, yeah, it was honestly, there was just bronze coins everywhere. You didn't even have to dig. You didn't even have to dig.
When it comes to that, right? The thing I've got with hoards, I don't know what your opinion is in it, but when it comes to hoards and scattered hoards, etc., it's hard to determine because a scattered hoard could be a purse, a vessel that's been damaged by the plough over time and spread it wide, if you know what I mean. With the vessel still in place, like, and then there's others that find the vessels still intact and obviously the hoard that way. So I think if they're finding them all over, I think potentially it might have been a vessel that has been destroyed by the plough or modern day ploughing and farming. And it's just been spread over the field over time.
Yeah. I mean, going back to our hoard that we found, because we were finding so many Roman coins.
Yeah.
And bear in mind that 90% of the finds that we found were silver, right? What we decided to do was we decided that on this day in particular, we arrived about 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And we thought what we'll do is we'll dig every target and we'll leave the holes open. And we'll not fill them back in straight away. And we got permission off the farmer to do that because obviously if you don't fill them back in straight away, the grass dries up a bit. And before you know it, you know, obviously it looks like it's dying. You've got these round patches everywhere, but he agreed to it. And we actually found that by doing that, we were able to trace which direction the coins were going to. So we left every hole open and we left the find on the top of the clod. And we found that every coin we were digging up there was a line of coins in a row, and then there was about an 8-foot gap, and then there was a line of coins in a row again. Now that had proved to us at that point, right, that the plough had dragged these coins in a row down to the river.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the banking. And they say that when we went to Cardiff Museum. He said that gravity, you know, and the shape of the land, it could move the coins in, you know, from top to bottom with the plough. And when we went back up the hill following these lines, the concentration of coins was absolutely unreal. I mean, we must have pulled out on that particular day, and we didn't actually film it, which we really regret now. We must have pulled out, honestly, about 37 silver denarii.
See,
yeah,
it's quite interesting the way that you're saying that about the concentration of coins, and it's good that you mentioned about the elevation of the ground and gravity, because I don't know how many folk do it. A lot, obviously, being Scotland, a lot of fields that we go on are not level playing fields. They're up and down hills, same as you'll find in Wales, and a lot of places in England. They're quite hilly, and I find that when I detect, I either do normally when I do it, if I'm on like that kind of place, start at the top, do like the brow, flatter area, and then do the in between, because obviously as the ground moves over time, like it does in the finds, it won't necessarily go down, but slide down the hill, so it will land at the bottom.
I can see Treasure Red's put a comment there, trying to rub it all in. I have 1 more week at work, then I've got 6 weeks off. Not jealous at all. I'd be lucky to get a day off me.
I know.
But yeah, no. I mean, going back onto permission hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to searching for permissions, a lot of people they'll dig out Roman. So, for example, I'll take this photo for you.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Right.
Just
If you don't mind, Dave, I'll give you the screen, buddy. And
yeah,
I'll
no
be
problem.
back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, no problem. So, so here is a Roman map, right? So it's a map of all the Roman roads in Britain. I don't know if you can see that there, but these red lines. So those red lines are the main Roman roads. So let's say, for example, right, here is Bravenivum, right, Roman fort. So that there is just to the east of Buckton. And then let's say you've got, for example, the one near Swindon. That's another Roman camp / fort. A lot of people, they will look at a map and say, right, Bravinium, there's a Roman fort. And they'll look at all the fields surrounding Bravinium and think, let's get as close to the fort as possible. We work in the total opposite way to that. We will look at, for example, Bravinium, and then we will look at the top here. You've got Leverbrinta Roman fort. So you've got Leverbrinta, and then you've got Bravinium. And we will look at Bravinium and Leverbrinta, and we will look at the direct route between the two Roman forts, and we will start smack bang in the middle. If you do it that way and follow the route, the direct route they would have took between the two forts, you've got more chance of getting onto something than most of the other detectorists that will try and get on the land closer to that fort. Work the two routes, because the amount of soldiers that would have travelled on a daily basis to look for new things such as salt, and anything, trade points, you follow them two routes and you are going to get a good end result, really. So I'm just going to go back to the comments. I've got a comment from Scott at Dirt Diggers UK. Again, that's another good channel. Check out them. So Detectits, look at the line right below Chelmsford in Essex. We'll be there Sunday. I'm going to have a look at that now. Essex. Whereabouts are we? Are you there, Paul?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find Essex on the map.
Just at the somewhere about there.
What? Somewhere where I'm looking, yeah.
Yeah, pull your camera slightly back, because it's.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
So if you're looking at London city centre, is it to the right or left? Is it east or west? It's west, isn't it?
Thank you very much, Martin, for coming along. Martin's just leaving.
Yeah. No, sounds interesting, that, Scott. Oh, I can see Mark's going.
Yeah.
Dig it, Mark. Yeah. Thanks very much for joining, mate. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Oh yeah. So it's East Coast by London. Let's have a quick look at that. So we've got London. Oh yeah. Is it called Devro Brive or something? Is it that one there? Yeah. Anyway, no, it sounds very interesting, that, Scott. But that's what I do. I'll look at a Roman fort, and then I'll look at another Roman fort. And what I will do is I will detect the main route between the two forts, because many people will look at a Roman fort and they'll think, right, let's get the fields closest to that. I mean, I've done it in the past. I've looked at a castle and thought, right, let's get the castle fields. Let's get the castle fields and detect there. But everyone's done it. There's that many night walkers. You're just going to find that everybody targeted it.
Do you know my thinking on it as well, Dave? Is when you think about the Romans and just even like Edward times on horseback, to me they would always follow a source of water, a supply, so they wouldn't be far off.
Exactly, yeah. And every Roman coin that I have ever found, right, on any field, right, has always been within, I would say, it's always been within 1 field away from a stream or some sort of brook. Honestly, that they follow the water, and they're very, very clever, the routes they took. I've also found that most of the Roman finds that I've actually found, if you're looking for relics, so brooches, like Tom found that brooch on the last video, you want to be in a valley. So a lot of the Roman finds that we find are smack bang in a valley. We've detected that much Roman land around Wales, where we found various hoards, various Roman coins and relics, and we never tend to find stuff on the very tops. It's always at the bottom of the valley near the stream or river. So yeah, we follow water.
Did you not find a fibula as well?
Tom was lucky enough to find, I think it was a trumpet brooch actually.
Was it?
Yeah. But what a find.
I was on a dig in Scotland, and honestly, see when you see the fibulas coming up and the brooches, they look thick but thin, if you know what I mean, not too thick. But, in Scotland, I was on an organised dig, and one of the guys found a fibula, and honestly, it must have been the chunkiest fibula I've ever seen.
Can you use Paul on this live stream?
What's that? Sorry.
Can you post pictures on this live stream?
I'm not too sure. I can bring up your last video though.
So you can get a screenshot of what you're looking at on the computer, can you?
Yeah, I can. So is this for the?
Well, I've sent you a picture on Messenger. So if you load up that and transfer the screen so everyone can see, these are 2 brooches that Tom found.
Right, hold on.
Tom found them in the same hole on the Roman permission, and wait till you see that. Honestly, that they are absolutely beautiful. They've got orange markings on them. It's all still there. That's it. They're called Wirral brooches. Now, these Wirral brooches were made on the Wirral. Now, we know now that this farm has a strong connection with the Wirral, and they would have been coming in on boats, but they were in the same hole. They're dated between 120 and 280 AD.
That is, they're stunning. I like the fact that they've still got the orange enamel on them, Dave.
That's it. I mean, if you zoom in on them, they look, I mean, the paint on them, the enamel, it's just unreal. I mean, that top one there is absolutely perfect. Sorry, just give me 10 seconds while I hit the toilet, all right? But they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. Just since I realised I can do that, I'll put me back on the now, but if I go, no. Sorry, I'm just trying to bring up a picture on. Oh, there we go. Who's that there? He did. He sent me a picture. I'm just trying to find it. But he sent me a picture trying to wind me up, Diggin. these crotal bells, but I can't see it at the moment. Yeah, I can't find it. It's on my phone, but it's not showing up on my actual internet. But yeah, so
I'm back. Have I missed out on any comments?
Thanks, Mark, for coming along. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, nice to see you, mate. Thanks very much.
I'm just.
So Treasure Red's got a part of a Colchester brooch dated 50 to 150 AD. Is that? Yeah.
I've got part of Colchester. Yeah. See, I know when you talk to people detecting and stuff like that, like you say, it's more not necessarily just beginners, but the ones that have been in just a couple of years and stuff like that, and they've got multiple things in it being assessed and stuff like that. As I say, I've only got one, and that was that hammer coin that was claimed. Other than that, I've had nothing else found that has been deemed even worthy being sent in. Ours are slightly different to down south in England, where you have got your flows that you can take in. I don't know if is it per counties you've got?
Is it per? Sorry, what?
Is it per county? There's a flow or multiple flows.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's normally you have one or two per county. So our one is Susie White.
Yeah, she came to Cornwall, didn't she? I remember seeing a post.
Yeah, so Susie White, she's our finds liaison officer. But what was I going to say then? What was I going to say then? I was going to say something I forgot. Yeah, no. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So those Roman brooches you've just seen.
Yeah.
We actually offered those brooches to Wrexham Museum.
Yeah.
And we said they can display them as long as they want, for as long as they want. And literally, when they're finished with them, just send them back. And I thought it was quite cheeky, actually. I was rather disappointed. They actually said to us that we won't display them unless you give us them. So I was thinking, because we thought they were going to be treasure. And obviously, now they've not been declared as treasure. We're going to get them back. So I thought, well, what better way than to give them to the museum on a loan, and people can see these beautiful brooches that were unearthed, and the public can come in and visit them. But no, they denied that. They said, no, we don't want them unless you give us them, and then we'll display them. I just thought that was a bit disappointing, really, because anything I find, I mean, I'm not tied to it. I could just put it in a museum and leave it there until I was ready. But yeah, I was disappointed with that.
I can see a point in that. It's the fact that, don't get me wrong, you want people to see them, but to me, you're not going to give them away. You know what I mean? We don't want to see, we don't. For me, it's I don't know how it sounds. This may sound, but I don't want to give them away.
Yeah.
So that you can display them, because I can display them to my friends and family and YouTube. So I can do that way. The only way you're going to get them is by claiming them. And the only way you're going to do that is obviously them offer you money. Although you don't want the money, you just want the history.
Well, the thing is, to back up what you're saying there, is these brooches are worth very little money anyway. I mean, if they were to go to a collector, you might get, I would say, at the maximum £100 for the two of them. Now, they're not particularly rare, but the condition they're in with the enamel, that makes them rare. Now, still not worth a lot of money, and it's not about the money. But, I mean, I would have more respect for the museum and more pride knowing that the public could come in and see them, and they could have them as long as they wanted, as long as on the papers it said that I own them. But they just wouldn't agree to that, and it was rather disappointing because I wanted them to go and display, basically, but they wouldn't display them without me giving them to them. So I was rather disappointed there.
Yeah. Rachel's just saying that she thought I was going to show a Crow Bell. Mark for Diggin, Mark sent me I'm just going to check. He sent me a Crow Bell because obviously he knows that that's my number one find. And, for some weird reason, when I brought it up on the computer, it didn't show. And I don't know why. So I'm just looking to see. Right, there's Diggin Mark there.
It's a good job I've got these comments on my phone because my PlayStation is now is now showing me the map, which was about 20 minutes ago. Yeah.
Hold on. Hopefully YouTube's know that.
What's this? DC Detective. Maybe they have to own them to be covered by insurance. Possibly. There's no disrespect going to the museums. At the end of the day, I understand they're a business. They have to pay rent. They have to do lots of stuff. But I think when it comes to certain things, Roman, I mean, there's a big, there's such a wide variety of Roman items and stuff. And I think just to take them on loan and display them, I don't think they would be at a loss by loaning items and displaying them. I've got a message here from Treasure Red as well. Day, where can I get that Roman map from, please? So you can get that off eBay, and it's called Roman Maps of Britain, and it's an OS map. It's really good, brilliant. It's got every single Roman fort or camp in the country. It's absolutely brilliant. It's got all the old names on there. It's got all the even little back streets and stuff. I think I paid about £7. And another one I'd recommend is called Ancient Locations of Britain or something, or Ancient Towns of Britain. That's another really, really good map. It gives you, like Mesolithic sites, Neolithic sites. Yeah, they're about $7.99 each. Brilliant. So
right, I'm just going to bring a screen on. Sorry, Dave. There you go. Right. That's what Diggin Mark just found.
Oh, Crotal bells! Look at them.
I know, absolutely stunning, aren't they?
Yeah. How the other half Detectits? Look at them. Have the Mart? Have they still got the? They'll have the little ball inside as well.
Do you know the small one there, Dave?
Yeah.
I think that's a ringer because that's the one that he showed me on my live stream. I think this one here is the one he's just found.
And whereabouts, without giving the location away, Mark, whereabouts were they found in the UK, mate? And how deep were they? I'd be interested to know how deep they were. What sort of land was it? If you could pull that comment up when it comes on, Paul.
Yeah, if Diggin Mark's still on the chat, yeah, I'll bring that up. I know Scott's from Dirt Diggers UK. He's got a few as well.
He was on a Roman site the other day, wasn't he? He'd found was it a Roman?
Yeah, I think it was Kimmy that found it, a Roman coin.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I noticed that, yeah.
See for me,
the equinox, Paul.
Sorry.
How are you finding the equinox?
See, to be fair, and to be honest, I want to go back to the CTX, but it was, if you know what I mean. I started off on change that. I started off on the Ace 250, and then folk were always, oh yeah, and the CTX came out, and because I had the money at the time, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go for it, and I bought the CTX 30. So for I'd probably say a good 6 months, it was a steep learning curve. But
Yeah.
the more I worked with the CTX, the thoroughly more I enjoyed it. Just for not for the sense of the detecting, just the detecting side, but the fact that you could mess around with all the settings and different things, and some of the functionality that it had, GPS recording, all that kind of good stuff. And I found it absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, I stopped detecting for a while and I sold it, which was my biggest ever mistake, because by that point I'd gathered the bigger coil, the sniper coil, I had everything for it basically. So I sold everything as a package, and I regretted it. But don't get me wrong, the Knox, it hasn't. What's the word I would use? Hasn't deflated me. I would say the Knox is probably, this may sound controversial, just as good in the sense that I think the multi-frequency has done the Knox brilliant. And any machine that gets the multi-frequency, I think will do well. But at the same time, I think it's the power that you give the multi-frequency, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Regarding on the depth style, the Mind Lab on pasture as in a whole, I don't think can be beaten.
Yeah. Rachel's just said that she thinks he's gone. The guy we were putting the question to, and Rob's kindly shared the Roman Britain Ordnance Survey. I can confirm that is the map, that link there. And DC Detectin has said he thinks those were found in Lincolnshire. Yeah, £6. Yeah, about that, Rob. Yeah, £6 to £7 they are. And Rob, sorry, not Rob, Scott has said that Kim found the coin and he found the nail. You know what? I did a video probably about 2 or 3 months ago, and I was just finding Roman nails, but it just fascinates me even to find the nails. I mean, on a Roman site in particular. So let's say I go out to a field and I think, right, I'm going to look for hot spots. So I think, right, what I'll do is I'll get onto the field. First thing I do is I put all metal on. I'm listening for the iron. I'm looking for iron spots because Wales, as you know, it's full of Roman. So I'll try and trace the iron. When I find spots that are absolutely riddled with iron, I'll sort of try and seek out, targets and stuff, probably in field 2. But then what I'll do is I'll reduce. So basically, I run in the 4x4 program, which is Gordon Heritage's program. So it's a recovery speed of 4, iron bias of 4. If I get onto a site and I start finding Roman coins and it's heavily infested with iron, I'm not too bothered about the iron. I mean, one of the greatest, most expensive items that was found at Ribchester, which is close to Preston, was a Roman helmet, like a big helmet. It had like a diamond shape over the nose, and I remember there being a story about it. And this guy, he declared it as treasure, and the museum were offering him, I think it was £50,000. It's the most well-preserved Roman helmet ever found in Britain. So it's found at Ribchester, and they were offering him £50,000. Now, me, you, everybody in this chat, I'm sure I know it's not about the money, but he'd been offered £50,000 by the British Museum. And to cut a long story short, I don't know what happened, but something happened, and it went to private auction. And at private auction, there was a private collector, and he offered him £750,000 for this helmet. And I think it went into private collection. But so back on that, if I find a site that's got Roman stuff on it, I will reduce the iron bias on the 4x4 program to 1 or even 0. Because I don't mind. If I'm on a Roman site, I want to dig the iron. I want to know everything. And as you know, or most people in this chat will know, the best way to discriminate against certain items or iron is to hear it. So I run all metal, iron bias, nil or zero, 0 or 1. And I just dig everything. And all right, you'll pick lots of trash, but at least you know you're not missing anything, and you can confirm. The best way to learn if it's iron is to dig the iron. And that's exactly what I do to a Roman site. So
I think I'm starting to get problems with my audio by the sound of the chat.
Right. Rob Redmond's put, yes, if in multi-stream, the trouble is the mic picks up the other person's voice. Right, must be echoing, is it?
I'm not too sure actually. If you're holding on a second, because I don't have multi-stream. So
Scott's put tubular brooches are bronze with iron pins. You need to dig the iron. Yeah, I agree. Though when it comes to a site where you're finding various bits, you just need to you need to dig everything. Mr. Hidden Treasury's put night, Rachel. Rachel, thanks very much for tuning in. Yeah, great to have you.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
If you haven't already, definitely, I've already said this, but check out Treasure Bandits Metal Detecting UK. Give them a subscribe. Great channel. And everybody else that's in the chat, share the love and subscribe to each other. I'm always pushing anyone in the chat, subscribe to each other and grow as a community.
Metal detectors the Dorset saying there's no echo.
Oh, Rachel's just put. Sorry, Rachel's just put. Aaron's going. Aaron, thanks very much for tuning in, mate. And
yeah, much appreciated, buddy.
Yeah, I will be. I'll be getting a 440 for my other half. Rachel, yeah, no problem. Sorry, bit of a misunderstanding on the chat there. When Doodles talks, it happens. So probs Detectits might pick in Doodles' voice up. Yeah, I'll turn my sound down slightly. Thanks for that, Rob. Just talk now, Paul. See if that's corrected it.
Is that a lot better, guys?
Is that any better? I've turned my volume down now.
I don't know if it's. I can sort of hear it on mine as well, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to mess about with my mic settings as well to see.
I'll tell you another tip. Another tip I do. So I'm quite successful. I'm quite successful locating fields that have a lot of Roman stuff on. And I'll tell you what I do. Now, this will definitely help a lot of people out there. If you can get yourself some waders or get yourself some proper wellies and get in, just get in some shallow rivers, right? And just start looking on the edges of the bank and on any little pockets in shallow rivers. Look for, I think I've got one here. There you go. So just let me just get this up. Can you see that? That there is an oyster shell, right? Can you hear me, Paul? Your sound's too low, Paul. Turn it up, mate. I can't hear you. Is it turned off, your sound? Yeah, I can't hear you, mate. Take your mic off. Take your mic off.
Is that any better?
That's better. Yeah, I can hear you. So this here, right, is a Roman oyster shell. And you're probably thinking, how the hell does he know that a shell is Roman? Now, I was speaking to somebody that, believe it or not, studies stuff like shells. and he was saying, right, that if you get an oyster shell and it's completely smooth, right, so there's no texture to it, it's completely smooth, right, that means it's probably not that old. Now, back when the Romans were here, these oyster shells, can you see the texture there? It's almost like a scrunched up piece of paper. You know, there's a proper texture to that.
Yeah.
Right? So if they're scrunched up like that and they've got quite a, you know, like a curve to the inner side, that would normally say that they are from a Roman period, right? Now, another thing to tell you is if you're in a stream, river, whatever, and you find some pockets and you're finding oyster shells, right? What I do is I look at which way the stream or river is flowing. So if it's flowing, you know, where I found the oyster shell, I will travel towards the current and I will keep looking for oyster shells. Sounds pretty sad, but I'll keep looking for oyster shells. And when they stop, when I stop finding the oyster shells, I know that these shells have been deposited or dropped or dumped from one of the fields either side of me. And that's one way I find where activity was from settlements or Romans. I'll move upstream and keep following the oyster shells. And when I don't find any more, I trace my steps back and detect those fields either side. That's what I do. So, but yeah, I've had quite a lot doing it that way, following rivers like that, looking for shells and stuff.
See, I've still not seen the oyster shells that folk are on about on fields that I've been on for Roman. So obviously I've seen Roman coins come up and I found a couple, but I've never seen tracy oyster shells. And the rule was always if there's oyster shells, there's Roman activity.
Yeah.
So I'm always wondering, what was it with oyster shells and the Romans? What links the both?
Well, it was from what I've heard and what I've researched, it was a main part of their diet. Where they got it from, I don't know. Someone said something to me a while back, something to do with the Thames. I don't know whether they were, you know, farming for oysters or what, but it was something to do with the Thames, and a lot of them were imported. And I know that these carts and horses that used to, because a lot of the Romans, they used to, like there's a place, for example, in Winsford, and it's in Cheshire, and I know the Romans were there for the salt. Now, back in the day, the salt was worth near enough as much, or if not more, as money and currency, because it preserved food. It was very, very expensive, but there's a Roman fort in Winsford. And what was the point I was trying to make? What were we talking about then? Oh yeah, oysters. So, for example, they used to like these Roman villas and stuff. So, you know, if they were going to build like a villa on the land, they would import stone to make the villa. That's why you get like some villas, some very high status. You know, you'll get certain types of stone to build these villas. Now, there's a place in North Wales, pretty close to the town of St. Asaph, and this stone was imported from down south somewhere. And they reckon there's the Roman foundations of a villa on that land. But there's loads of oysters on there, and they dated these oysters. I forgot the year, but they reckon that came from down south as well, from around the Thames. So where they were getting from, I don't know, but I know that when they imported the stuff, or when they delivered them and brought them up the country through the roads, you know, they would bring food and stuff, and they'd have market fields on the way. You know, pretty much that. So, what's this? Bath, I bet. I'm just looking through the comments.
I'm just looking at the stream day. I've just noticed we've been streaming for 3 hours 10 minutes.
What was that, Paul?
That says, I've just noticed that we've been streaming for 3 hours, 10 minutes.
I tell you what, I was a little bit nervous when I first come on, but it soon flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we give it another 5-10 minutes and then call it a night?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Rob,
Not random saying his arse is not.
You know, my daughter wants to get into metal detecting, so I'm waiting it out. Scott will know about this. There's a metal detector being released called the Nocta Mini Horde, I think it's called. So she's got a heart set on the Nocta Mini Horde. But yeah, as soon as she gets that, she'll probably be in a couple of videos. She keeps asking to come out with me.
Yeah.
But it looks like a pretty good machine. It looks, you know, for a target for kids. I've seen the reveal at Detector, but it looked really well.
Yeah. Hopefully my volume's okay. But you watched the Grim Bleeper because we both won snake skins, and I got the blue and white one. But he was out on one of his videos with Addicted to Bleeps. And he was mentioning that Addicted to Bleeps is testing a prototype.
Yeah.
So I'm actually wondering whose detector he's testing. It's kind of left me suspense. I'm like, who's bringing out a new type? Who's prototyping?
Have you seen the Netflix series he did? It was Battlefield Recovery.
I've not seen that, no.
Yeah, if you go on Netflix and type in Battlefield Recovery, Addicted to Bleeps is in that.
Is he?
Yeah. But yeah, I've only watched 1 or 2. But yeah, no, he's. I love the way he does his videos. You know, where he's talking to himself. I think it's a brilliant idea. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's what I'm still trying to get used to. Even when I do live streams, is the fact that although I'm looking at a screen and chatting to you, I've actually got a camera and I should be chatting to the camera, but I tend to look at the screen and when you're out in the field, you've got the mobile and you look at the screen of the mobile rather than the camera, so it doesn't look like you're actually looking at the audience. It's one of them. It's like I need to get used to it. I think I need to have a wee sign that says "Look here." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think on Sunday, if I get out, I'm waiting on the map pinpointers off the farmer in the Wirral. It seems a pretty good patch of land. If I get out on Sunday, I might do a live video and just sort of do some live digs. It's going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But show people what's coming up off it. But I tell you what, the Wirral is so underestimated and untouched. I mean, the Wirral. It's the only place in Britain, I said this before, that's actually got documented evidence of the Vikings having a settlement there. I mean, I'm sure after this video we'll get a few people up there, but good luck to you. But no, honestly, there's going to be some great stuff come off there. It's just seeking it out and hunting it out.
Yeah. So, as I say, I'm looking forward to not necessarily lockdown ending, just the restrictions of freedom of travel to go where I want to go. Because if I could right now, I would sneak across the border just to get permission to go a little bit of detecting. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, this summer house. I mean, looking at it now, I'll show you around.
Mate, I would bring my boat bed down just to sleep in it. You know what I mean?
This summer house here, right? Within the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have a sofa bed. Now, I'm all for social distancing, and I'm telling you now, follow the rules. But if you're ever over in my area, stay in the summer house. I'll take you out to a few permissions. You can stay 1 day, 2 days a week. I'm not bothered, and we'll take you out. Honestly,
you'll find that. It's no matter. If you're down this way, I'll make sure I'm down that way. I'll just be like, I'm off. I'll see you later.
No, you stay whenever you want. It's just $49.99 a night.
Yeah, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's cheaper than a bed and breakfast.
It's free, honestly. I've always said if anyone ever wants to do a collab, Summer House is here. Little summer bed. Give us a message. We'll figure something out. So,
Right.
but yeah, you're welcome anytime.
I'm not going to mention anything, but I still don't know what I'm going to do here, folks. How many folk we've got in? We've only got 8 in, so it's not so bad. But obviously, I've been speaking to you, Dave, about and Treasure Bandits. I've had Rachel. It's like obviously at some point I'm going to be doing a subscriber giveaway. I've just got to decide what numbers yet. But I've got a couple of t-shirts like this. Do you want to see the prizes that I'm going to give away in the map?
Yeah, show us them.
Right. You've obviously seen the mug, so I'm going to do a giveaway. After I give that one to Rob Random, I've got another mug to give away. I will have 2 caps.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, and folk will ask, why did you go for pink? Obviously, I've got female subscribers, and in case one wins, if you want a pink cap, you can have a pink cap. And I've got a red one.
That looked nice on Rachel, that pink one. Sure, Rachel will like that pink one.
The t-shirt that I'm wearing, I've got a few more. And then I've just to decide on a number really. Finds boxes, and it's got my sticker stuck to them, so I've opened it up. We finds boxes. We spray bottle. Oh, throw that away on my keyboard. We spray bottle.
That's what I need to get, some spray bottles. Where do you order them from, Paul?
I think it was Amazon, actually, to be fair. And they weren't overly expensive. Because I thought about the wee plastic white ones, but then I was like, no, I'll get the aluminium. So it's aluminium balls. They're decent enough for spray balls.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2 packs.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm going to give away is a fines pouch. I've got 2, but I don't know if I'm going to give 2 away or keep one and do like giveaways on live streams yet. And what the fines pouch got can code this one anyway. Is a set of gloves, disposable gloves, or reusable, shall I say? Do you know the standard?
Yeah.
A fines pouch, a wee fines bit inside, and then in that side you've got your spray bottle. So that'll be one. But these are leg pouches, so it goes round your waist there. And if you don't like this strap, you can actually lift the back and remove it and put your own belt in there if you want. But it's got a leg strap as well, so it ties around your leg. I use one for when I go detection, not this one specifically, but I use a leg pouch. I just find it easier and the weight's distributed, so I'm able to carry it a lot easier when I'm out and about. So I've got 2 of them as well. But what I was getting to was I ordered hoodies, and I showed you, Dave. And my design didn't come out. I'm absolutely, shall I say, gutted. But I've got basically ended up with a couple of hoodies, and now I'll decide later if I'm actually going to give them away or they'll sit in the drawer.
Well, the thing is, Paul, right? Your t-shirts and your caps and your mugs, they look spot on. And I know you're saying you were a bit disappointed with the hoodies, but still, you can read them. They'd be good for giveaways.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just. I think that with the hoodies, it's just me. You know what I mean? You can make them out. You can read them. I think it's just the fact that it never turned out the way that I wanted them to turn out. But I probably will end up giving a couple away and probably end up keeping one for myself because I want something to. I've got patches, you see. Well, I've got loads of patches and I want something to show them onto. So I'm like, well, a hoodie was best. I don't think a teacher's best to sew patches onto. So we'll see how it goes.
For anybody that's in the stream now, by the way, where this Roman map is, that's going to be the I'm going to call it the Wall of Fame. So if anybody's got a sticker, I mean, you can't see, but the window there, you've got the canal towpath on the other side there. And everybody, I'm not joking you, right? I must have gained, and this is no word of a lie, right? I must have gained at least 100 subscribers, right? And private messages coming in saying, we seen your sign in the window when walking past, and we subscribe to you. So I've come up with an idea. I'm going to have a wall of fame on the side here. And if anybody sends me a sticker, their logo, make it clear to read, I'm going to have a wall of fame of stickers on that wall. And obviously, if you can read it, it's up to you how big you want to send. You send it 6 foot wide if you want. I'm not bothered. You put it on the side of my summer house, and you'll have, I'm telling you, loads of people every day will see it. So that's the wall of fame there. So if anyone sends out stickers to the detectits@gmail.com, you've.
I'll let you into a wee secret. I've looked at it and I've been priced up, but I've actually got an idea for. Do you know how you're doing the stickers for collaborations and field promotions? Obviously, through my work, one of the popular things is, I don't know if you've heard of them. They're called challenge coins.
Yeah.
And it's an actual. It might be like a brass coin. Hold on, see if I've got any in here. No, right. Unfortunately, they're on a frame, so I'll bring one over. We'll bring the whole frame over. And I'll show you one. Let me think of a cool one though. Let's just show you. So, that's these are the challenge coins.
100 pervs. So sorry, I've just seen Rob's comment. 100 pervs saw tits. You know, a lot of people in the past they go, "What does that say?" Detect. Oh, detect tits. And straight away, honestly, you see them all stop there, and they're on the phones. But I mean, the amount of people. You know, we've had subscribe from just literally people walking past. You know, it just goes to show it's paid off, really. But yeah, get your stickers sent in. Send me an email, thedetectits@gmail.com, and we'll get your stickers on the Wall of Fame. Sorry, go on, Paul.
Sorry, but so that they are the challenge coins, the brass coins. They come in little cases, but don't get me wrong, they're probably why nobody's done them is they're overly expensive. But I just think it as a nicety, I might look at doing some with my logo, and then on the back is a Detectits just as a thank you. So I've sent it off to a company, and they've come back. So the design looks quite cool. And it's just a matter of I'm going to go for it.
I do quite like your logo though. Stands out.
Yeah. Well, actually, to be fair, and everything else, I actually paid for my logo. Not overly expensive, but it was my original logo.
I'll tell you another good logo. I think it really stands out. Scottish Relics. It's like a coin, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. He actually. Yeah,
you can tell a lot of thought's gone into that logo.
Right. Well,
there's my original logo,
Yeah.
right? And you mentioned, funnily enough, you mentioned Scottish Relics, and that's Dean. Brand new for everybody's here. If you haven't, go and check out Scottish Relics. Absolutely brilliant guys, and they'll help you with anything. I sent him my logo because we were talking about the guy that does the embroidery. So obviously, and that was before we discussed it. But I sent it off, and it was through Dean. And Dean was like, "Have you ever thought about adjusting your logo?" And I was like, "What are you on about?"
Yeah.
And Dean came back and went, "You mind if I have a play away?" And it was actually Dean that came back with the logo that I have now. And it was just obviously curving my name round the head and bringing in the detector. And I looked at it and I went, "Wow!" I says, that screams detecting because of the detector and the way you've got it. I says, "I love it," and that's how I landed up there. So it was actually Scottish Relics that came up there.
See, going back to our logo, you can see. So we've got the Detectits.
Yeah.
We just literally we wanted the Detectits, and then we thought, well, the guy standing on the Detectits with the metal detector, but the red T and red D is for Tom and Dave.
Yeah.
So that was the idea behind our logo.
I like that. Right, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
I'll just catch up on some of the chat. Ours have been posted today. Yeah, thanks very much, Rachel. Is he going to pass the doobie? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can class it as a doobie. DC detecting. It's only Sterling. Very clever day, great advertising. Thanks very much, Rachel. What else have we got? Tuesday.
Right. Hello. What was I going to say? Yeah, we your detectives, and it's funny how long did it take you to come up with your logo in the sense of the way it is now? Because you've always been the Detectits, and when you look at your early videos, it was in one line, the Detectits, white on black.
Yeah. Well, basically, so when it was just white and black, basically I was just using the GoPro Quick app.
Okay.
And it would only allow me black and white, just text on a white background. But then going on to the editing software that I use now, I found out a way to use. So it's still the GoPro app, but you use it inside the GoPro app. So you've got GoPro Quick, which is a separate app, and then you've got GoPro Studio, which lets you go sort of like a bit more into it. But we now use for thumbnails and logos and stuff like that. It's really good if anybody is wanting to design thumbnails, logos, anything. There's an app called Pixlr. So you can get it on your phone, Pixlr, Pixlr.
Yeah.
And we went into that, played around with some designs, and we thought, oh, well, that looks quite good. And we came up with the design you can see behind me now. But it was just without the red T&D. And I thought, well, let's enhance it a bit. And I thought, well, let's get a bit of red in there, because sort of it's to do with Minelab as well. I know Tom doesn't use a Minelab, but I just thought we'll get a bit in there. And that's basically how we came up with that, using the Pixlr app. But going back onto the GoPro. So I use this is my newest item. So you get complete smooth. Yeah, it's a gimbal. Yeah, you get completely smooth footage as you turn it on there. See, so that's my camera. But you can go up and down, left and right, and it keeps it flat all the time.
I don't know if I've got you. See, I've got the same, but it's for my phone. It's actually made by DJI.
Oh, is it an Osmo?
Yeah, Osmo Mobile.
Yeah, brilliant.
brilliant piece of kit. Unfortunately, I live in Scotland and it rains all the time and it's not waterproof. So I've never really been able to get out there.
Well, when I first started getting into YouTube, I bought the DJI drone, right?
Yeah.
So you can go out. Sorry, no, I've said that wrong. Right, I bought the GoPro drone.
Yeah.
Right now, if you buy a DJI drone, let's say even if you just go out and buy something that, for example, Lucas at the Grim Bleeper, he bought
the Mimo. Did you see it fly away from him?
Oh yeah, seen that. Yeah, it was unbelievable. But yeah, he bought the Mavic Mini. So
yeah.
I mean, I think that's about 400 or 500. You can get a drone that's going to last you, and a drone that's really good on range. You're looking at a DJI Mavic Pro. Now, if you buy a Mavic Pro, you're looking at somewhere between £500 and say £700, depending if you get the Fly More combo. And I think that's even second hand. Now, when I originally bought this drone, the GoPro Karma, it was $799, right? But for $799, you get a drone, you get a GoPro, you get a gimbal, you get a backpack, you get extra batteries, loads of stuff with it. Now, what I am going to say is with the GoPro drone, your range to how far the drone can go is a lot less than a DJI, because a DJI, they've been in the market for ages, and you know that they are the top drone to go to without a shadow of a doubt. But if you want something that's going to get good footage and you're going to keep the drone in your sights all the time, go for the GoPro. If you're using a GoPro, it downloads all onto the GoPro. There's no transferring of files, and it's just all there when you come to editing. It's just easier.
I use sometimes the GoPro 5 for filming.
Yeah.
And other than that, I use my Samsung. But I've just bought the chest cam for my Samsung. But I do like the GoPro 5. I see Dean, the Scottish relic. He's actually got I think it's the GoPro 8 now. And the focus and because it's got the built-in stabilization, the gimbal's more or less, I would say, redundant from it. That looks a nice piece of kit.
Yeah. I'm just looking into the comments now. So Rob Random says, Jim, they're on to their second day now.
Oh yeah.
And then Scott says he's got Pixlr. It's a great app. Honestly, anybody designing thumbnails, anything like that, get Pixlr. Honestly, it's a brilliant app. You can enhance all your pictures. If I would say anything, right, to get you the views on YouTube, if you want really good views, a high amount of views coming in, have clickbait. I mean, I know they say clickbait's bad because, you know, you get a lot that say, oh my God, look what I found. And you watch the full video and it's a load of crap. Just get the clickbait in there, right? But make sure it's related to your video. But if you're using Pixlr...
What is clickbait?
Sorry?
What is that?
So Pixlr is, it basically, it takes your original image and you can then edit it to enhance the color, add separate images, but you can cut around the image. So you could put yourself in an image that you were never in. Do you know what I mean? What else have we got here? DC.
You know, it's out with YouTube, but I quite like. You could probably edit it into one of your videos, and I've got it. And it's called Pixel Look. Right?
Oh,
so you actually take a photo of, like, I don't know, a running river, and obviously you get a still. But then obviously you edit it by adding anchor points. Yeah. And actually your picture then becomes a video of the river flowing. It looks mint. But unfortunately I thought, oh yeah, I'll get that. I'll use it as a thumbnail. No, YouTube doesn't like it.
I know.
Because it becomes a video. Like that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good app. It's a shame you could. You know what? I don't think it'll be too long before we get, like live thumbnails. I think that'll be the next step on YouTube. They'll maybe make the thumbnails live or something.
Yeah.
DC Detectits says no whiskey. Proper Scotch drink is iron brew.
Yeah.
Detector Jim and Paul need to get GoPros. Sorry, mate.
What was that? Sorry.
Detector Jim and Paul needs to get a GoPro. He says. Yeah, just GoPros are great. Yeah, they are a good bit of kit.
Yeah.
But your phones are as good. If you've got a decent gimbal or a selfie stick, your phones can be as good. It's the wind problem.
The thing I like about the phone compared to my GoPro.
Sorry?
And it is literally the only thing is if you bring it close to it, kicking on my balls. If you bring it, it focuses in and gives the detail of your finds. Whereas the GoPro that I'm using isn't so good.
I tell you what I've noticed about the GoPro as well. Audio. I mean, it's great when you're behind the GoPro, but you try facing that GoPro towards you, and it's a nightmare, an absolute nightmare.
See, I've got a wind muffs for it, and to me, it makes no effect. If the wind's blowing, it's coming into the mic.
Yeah, I believe there's a way you can go into the settings and just choose one microphone. I believe that's meant to make it better. I'm yet to do that though.
Yeah, I've not done that yet.
Back onto the chat. DC Detecting's got to go. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Don't forget to leave it. And Dirt Diggers says, Rob, stop trying to Skype me and put some clothes on, man.
Honestly.
So, should we wrap it up?
I think so. I think let's start. According to mine, it's 3 hours 36 minutes.
Yeah, no, I think we've done well today. Rachel says, Jim, hopefully catch up on a live stream tomorrow. Yeah, Jim, if you're still in the chat, mate, you're live tomorrow. Get on there.
I think we've all got to sleep now.
Yeah, Rachel's saying she's got to go now as well, so we'll call it a night, eh? But as always, it's your live stream, Paul. I'll let you say goodbye, but thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks for the support, guys.
No problem. Thank you very much for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
And just in case anybody wants to know when our next video is, I'm hoping to get out on Sunday. If the farmer hasn't sent me the pinpoints to the Wirral on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a beach video on Tuesday. So look out for that.
No problem. Take care. I'd just like to say as well, on top of that, is well done to Big Dolph and Rob Random. And if you contact us via email, we'll get the prizes sent out to you. But other than that, stay safe, guys. Take care. Good luck and happy hunting.
That's it. Take care. Thanks very much.